kind of stalling for time, yes. I guess that you could say that. I guess that you could say that, but that's like been like 3 minutes, and I don't like. I have a starting soon screen, and I don't even know exactly. Like, wait, why is this not loading the game? Ah, there we go. Wrong view. That's why. Hello, everyone. So, scuffed stream. How's everyone doing? Welcome in, Dice, and welcome in, Knob. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? You guys are doing fantastic. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a scuffed stream today. For 2 reasons, really. First of all, I wasn't expecting to stream today whatsoever, but I had rehearsal. Or theoretically, I had rehearsal on Friday, which is today. Today's Friday, yes. But rehearsal got cancelled. So I now have free time that I could be doing something, and I guess that's streaming is how I do things. Now, the big issue here is the following. So last time that we played Find Love or Die Trying, we're getting to the weird part. Have you caught any of the streams, Dice, by any chance? Of Find Love? I don't remember having you around at that point. Which is fine, by the way. Which is completely fine. I just wanted to give you a little sum up of what the game is all about. Funny that we were watching. I mean, this is also because we started watching DDLC. No, don't need to be sorry, dude. You don't need to be sorry. So pretty much what happened was we were talking about Kati's Doki Doki stream, right? And that same weekend, or the weekend right after it, it shows up on Twitter an ad for this game, this free game on Steam. It's like a visual novel with a twist, and pretty much what it's all about, or theoretically what it's all about, what we were going for, was this some sort of dating sim where you go to an island with 5 girls, and well, at the end of it, you have to be dating one of them, otherwise you die. I was expecting the game to be something more along those lines, but as we know, visual novels are just not any kind of visual novel nowadays. Yeah, pretty much. The title is pretty self-explanatory, yes. But it goes weird. I was expecting to like make a bad decision or have more choices and actually have bad endings with the girls, but spoiler alert, mute me right now if you're interested in playing the game and don't need spoilers for this. That's not how it's happening. We're pretty much in a conspiracy VR tank machine bullshit in which we're playing the same show over and over and over again. And we've gotten to the part where, or last stream rather, we gotten to the part where we're making an escape. Like we're actually finding a way out. And the thing is, I was expecting this game to be a one-time off, right? I streamed this once and be done with it. That's not what happened. I streamed it twice thinking, okay, I'm for sure gonna finish this in 2 streams, right? Nope. I even did a longer stream on the second one to be sure that I could like end it. I didn't, and so here we are. So I don't even know if the game is going to be finished by the end of this stream, and the reason as to why I think this is kind of scuffed is I don't know how much longer this game is gonna take, and it can take like 5 minutes or it can take hours. I don't know at this point, but it doesn't matter. What matters is that we're here. And we're going to continue. We're going to continue our game. We were just chatting with Violet, which is the rich girl. Pain. I mean, why are you in pain? Hey, Kati. Hey, Benz. How are you guys doing? I mean, Benz is in pain, apparently. We're trying to end this. We're trying to end this freaking thing. The game's been pretty fun right now. And also, speaking of Kati, I am so excited and so... I'm happy, in a way, but also very intrigued about your Doki Doki run. I am enjoying watching it a lot. I'm enjoying it so much. It's insane. Kati's playing Doki Doki on stream, and no spoilers if you're in chat, and if you know stuff about Doki Doki, don't spoil her. It's her first time playing, okay? But I just wanted to let you know that I'm really enjoying the run. So here you go. A shout out to Kati, just like Nightbot does best. Let's continue our little story with Violet. And she says, hey. Benz says, fuck, best me to it. It's okay. Kati's still in Act 1. Yeah. Kati is still in the beginning of the game. Alright? So no spoilerinos for Doki Doki, but that's not what we're here for today. Okay, so also Kati is actually pretty close to getting enough followers for affiliate. So if by any chance you're not following Kati, she's 12 or 11 people away from getting enough followers for it. So guys, you know what to do. The shout out is right there. The link is right there. It's just that easy. So do ourselves a favor and go for it. Eat your arts out. Continue this game. No more Doki Doki. We're talking about Violet now. Actually, weirdly enough, I do think I like the visuals or the girls, the art style of the girls, more in this game than I do in Doki Doki. Probably unpopular opinion. I think that the design is more to my taste. It's not exactly that they're ugly in Doki Doki. I'm just saying that the art style for the characters here is more... appeals more to me than the ones in Doki Doki. That makes sense? Then again, Doki Doki has a lot more personality, in my own honest opinion. I'm talking purely aesthetics. Alright? Violet says, hey. Doki ones are a bit shiny? I don't know, man. It's literally just the art style or the character design, not anything else. And there's another thing. In Doki Doki, they're kind of bond to their... Or bounded, rather, to their outfits, to their school outfits, except for when you go on a date with the likes of Yuri, like Kati is going to. Like, she has a different outfit. But whatever. These have other outfits, and it's nice. Violet says, hey. She reached her hand out to mine, and I held... Oh, right. We're also in the part where things get really, really sappy. And really, really... lame at some point. This game has too much sweetness at points. You know? Has a lot of depth, but also sweetness. I can tell they're different, but hard to place. Yeah. I need to go clean my house. Talk to you later, Kati. I hope you have a wonderful time clean. This sound misogynistic. I held her tight in return. Hey, Violet. You really gave them a show today, you know? I couldn't have done that without my ever so charming Oh, wait, that's her, not me. I couldn't have done that without my ever so charming television host. We walked along the beach, our feet bearing the inviting water of the ocean. Really, I am so grateful to you, Ness. Last night, finding out what my parents did. Right, little backstory on Violet. She's like the rich stereotype, rich girl stereotype that's like super cold. But when you get to know her, she's actually really nice. We accessed the game show's back files, and she had the twin sister that died. Right, her twin sister is supposed to be the heir, but she's fucking dead, so not the heir anymore. Violet is the heir now. Except her parents don't like her. She's always second to the dead sister, Viola. But now they had another baby, a little brother, and they're putting her in this island and in this game show to get rid of her. And that's what happened. That's what she's mentioning or referring to. Finding out what my parents did, that was the lowest point I'd ever been to. I held her hand even tighter. Honestly, I didn't see a way out. Escaping the island or not, everything seemed like a dead end. But today you helped me remember that even without them, I've still got me. So Violet killed Viola? No. Car accident. It was weird. So pretty much they were both crossing the street or some shit. There was a truck coming. Viola saw it and saved Violet and died because of it. Like pushed her aside while she took the truck head on. I guess that's what happened. That's what they made it out to be. Something like that. And I like me quite a bit. There you go. She's happy about herself. That's really nice. That's really nice. You really are incredible, Violet. Car accident. Listen, not every rich kid's story is like that. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe this game has more twists and turns than I know about. You know? Because theoretically, her parents financed this whole show, and we're on this fucking Udas island. You know? That was all you. With you. Violet mumbles something under her breath. Sorry, what was that? Ugh, sorry, let me try again. I know I'd be fine on my own, but I'd like me better if I was with you. When we get out of here, I do hope you join me for that cruise. Blushing, cool. Kiss me again, it felt like... Yeah, also, every girl is kissing us. Every girl is fucking kissing us. Except for Allie, so far. Which... It's an undercover agent for the Resistance. Whatever that means. She's the one trying to save us. Violet, She put her finger against my lips. Ooh. Shh. I know it's not quite the time for this conversation yet. But please do remember what I've said when this is all over. Do you mind if we walk for just a little longer? I don't want this to end. I mean, I don't really have much choice. That's the only like negative part about this game, is that you don't really have a lot of choices when you're already on the dates. A lot of them are just different ways of saying the same thing, but nevertheless, it's been fun. I'll walk with you for as long as you wanted to. There we go. Before Violet pulled, yeah, Violet didn't pull Viola. That's what the files say. The files say that that's not what happened. Or did she tell us that? I don't know. Sources of information are just kind of all over the place right now. I'd walk with you for as long as you wanted to, Violet. We can walk till the sun comes up. We can talk about anything and everything. Didn't she just do that with another girl? Yeah. So how about we start with planning our cruise together? That would be lovely. We walked together till the dead of night. It was nothing less than magical. Okay. Okay, so these are the girls. Let me introduce to the cast for those who weren't around. Childhood friend who said that she's in it for the love, but she's actually in it for the money. I liked her. She never had a chance because childhood friend, at least in my books, but now I dislike her because all she wanted was money. We had the mad scientist girl in red that's just wants to help people and also created the machine that's trapping us in this fucking island right now. That's Scarlet. I don't even remember. Yui. Yui is her name. We have Allie, the secret agent, right? For the Resistance. Violet, the girl that we just met. And then we have Terra, the Uwu gamer girl. That is extreme / gamer dev now because we made her follow her dreams. Just after we came back, a huge storm hit outside. We just missed it. Hope you two enjoyed your day today. I'm sorry to interrupt, but it's time we get this show on the road. We're trying to make our great escape now. Ali took out the master key from her pocket, spun around the ring with her finger, then put it in the locked door. And we're in. She turned the lock, then pulled the door open. Well, the door is a little heavier than I thought it would be. Must be soundproof or something. Whatever, let's go. Ooh, another staircase. Mysterious. Yeah, we found the lab. We found the lab before, and now we need to get the other things. There's this secret room we've never been able to access, or apparently we never even realized it was there until Ali told us. Because plot. We needed something. They would have saved so much money if they just put this on the main floor. But it wouldn't be very secret then, would it? True. Secrets. Yeah, shut up, Terra. It's behind the locked door. I guess you have a point. Though there was another staircase, it wasn't nearly as long as the one to the lab. We've been walking down the steps for only a few moments when we saw where they led. Ooh. Very secretive surveillance system. This has to be it. Yeah, but what's it? A while back, Kat told me that all the information on this island was stored in books. They didn't use anything digital or with the internet. I think I remember that too. Well, it's bullshit. They're an evil corporation intent on world domination through fear and control. Of course, they have the internet. And I think we just found a way into their closets, skeletons and all. Sounds like a pretty big deal, says Terra. That's an understatement. Remember when I was trying to do voices for all of them? I can't. I can't. And the information in here could change the tide of the war. It could give the resistance a real fighting chance, I think. But there's more than that too. What do you mean? My dad, mom, and my brother got taken by these guys a long time ago, and I don't even know if they're still alive. Oh, so that's backstory on Allie, which we didn't have. We know that she's part of the resistance, but we don't know anything else. She right now is the most secretive person in the whole game. Okay, so let's see. I mean, theoretically, we have backstories on the others. We'd never know what's true or not. I was too young to really understand what was happening. If there's anything that could help me find them again, or at least find out what happened to them, it's in this computer. Wait, hold on. Got it. Stop it. All right. That was the real reason I came here. The whole reason I risked everything. What if it doesn't have what I'm looking for? What if... Allie. You ran to Allie's side and hugged her tightly. It's going to be okay. You believe in me, right? No. You're in it for the money, you bitch. I don't believe you. She took deep breaths. I'm sorry I had to see that. I'm okay now. Thanks, Yui. I didn't do anything. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. I looked to Violet as Allie prepared to turn the computer on. She looked as concerned as I did, but we couldn't let it show. The screen lit up with a single message. Password required. Actually, not shocking. Yeah, I did think that was going a little too smoothly. I'm not giving up just yet, though. We tried a few different passwords on the keyboard, but none of them worked. Damn it, I bet only Damien or Kat know this, and there's no way we could just ask them. Silence fell upon the room. It can't end like this. It just can't. And there we go. Hacker girl that likes video games going in. The streamer girl is bound to do some wacky shit. You got an idea. Not going to involve wrestling zombies again, is it? That's... Hey, Theo, welcome in. How are you doing, Theo? Welcome to How to Pick Up Anime Girls. Hey, I've had better ideas than that. What I mean to say is that I think I have a way to crack the code. Because she's very smart gamer girl. I'm a programmer. I can make something that could try all the possibilities for... So the motherfuckers are literally just gonna brute force this shit. She's not even trying to do something smart about it. She's just gonna go through every possibility, which is a terrible way of hacking, by the way. Unless the password is really small. Little technical fact, it's a bad idea. If the password is long enough, it could take years. Right? If it's a small password, it can actually take a few couple of seconds or minutes. But who has small passwords nowadays? All right. It would take some time, especially if it locks me out after too many attempts, but eventually I'd get that password. Though there's no guarantee we'd get the answer before the show was over. No, it's a lot better of a shot than I thought we had. It's a lot better. She literally said, let's try every fucking password possible in existence and see if that works. No. Bruh. Allie ran over to Terra and hugged her tightly. You really don't know much about technology, do you, Allie? Come on. And she didn't even give you guarantees that she would be able to do this or to get the password until after the show or during the duration of the show. right? And we all know how this ends. Like, if the time passes and we don't have the answer at the end of 6th or the 7th day, we just get rebooted. And our chances go down the drain. It's fucking... ugh. Thank you, you awesome little you little rascal. I really should bring back the Texan accent for Ali, not gonna lie. It does give off that vibe with the way that she talks. This is nice. Feel free to compliment me more. Ali, tier 3 sub to Terra. In the meantime, the rest of us can figure out what the password would be as well. That reminds me, I need to tell you guys something important. What's that? What? I have our escape plan. Okay. I saw Scarlet's eyes go weird, and I thought, no, this is Doki Doki all over. But no. We have an escape plan. Nice. She took out the master key and held it out for us to see. There's a hidden hangar I found by the beach, just a little further from where when I first found the plane. Now that we have this key, and we know that it works, we can use it to disable the hangar's security, commandeer a plane, then fly the hell out of here. We practically jumped for joy. This seems a bit too simple. A bit too simple for my tasting. I can't believe it. We're almost out of here. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Well, soon, but not just yet. With this storm raging, there's no way we're getting anywhere tonight. Least of all off the ground. That was a weird reading from me, sorry. But if there's clear skies tomorrow night, that's where we'll be. What about the computer? Don't you need to crack it before we go? Yeah, what about your family? How about family? Well, that'd be the ideal case, but honestly, I've gotten to know you. Oh, come on. No. No. There's no way that Ali is gonna look at these 5 random strangers, myself included, and gonna go like, you're my family now. That does mean a harem. Absolutely halal. Let's go. But honestly, I've gotten to know you guys and care about you guys, and I've decided that it's more important to save the people I care about that are right in front of me than chase a pipe dream. No, I won't accept it, says Yui, okay? If I were in your shoes and I was looking for my brothers, just gave up looking for them, I'd regret it forever, and I know you would too. But I can't ask you guys to stay here any longer. We're in danger if we stay here. Yui speaks for us too, says Violet. To have family that you really care about and that cares about you too, you can't give up on that. We're not going anywhere till we crack that code, even if it takes till the last day. Mina. No, I can't allow it. I won't take the chance with your lives. I'm not backing down on this. Okay. What do you think, Nez? I'm gonna go against all logic here. And I'm gonna be like, oh, for your family, Ali, we need to take this... Wait, we can't take the risk. Aren't these pretty much the same? We need to take this chance. Yeah, let's... I think you need this. Okay. My mind's read it completely in a completely different way. Sorry about that. Guys, take a chill pill for... Terra, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Oh, right. She's gonna... The girl that just decided that the best way of doing this is to brute force passwords into the system is saying that she's a programming god. Look at all my confidence spiking. Look over here. Hello? Look at my confidence spiking. I am so confident. Of course, plot armor is gonna make us so that it's gonna work. But if this was a real scenario, I would have zero hope for Terra. I'm a programming god, best of the best. I'm going to have that code cracked by tomorrow, and that's a promise. Okay. So don't worry, McCoy. I love you guys. Thank you so much, really. What are you all thanking us for? I'm the one who has to write the code and shit. We laughed together, something that I thought might have been impossible after the initial bad news. I don't know why you're laughing out loud in the secret room where the evil guys do stuff, but sure. We're in this together, and we're getting out together. No one gets left behind. Apparently not even the people we don't know, which are Allie's parents. After we called it a night, I laid in bed deep in thought. Who would have thought I could have ended today feeling inspired after everything that happened last night? We got this. Oh. Okay. Nez, one more thing before we turn in for the night. What's up, Terra? I got caught up in the heat of the moment earlier and... oh no. Doesn't know how to program. Well, funny enough, me being a software engineer and a software developer myself, I can help you crack the code. I accidentally hit my microphone. I am so very sorry for this. I did a bad joke and I made it worse. Amazing. I got no idea. No. I do not like where this is going. How to do this, cuz. I remember that all I know about hacking are videos of people typing really fast and saying I'm in and... yeah. Confidence? You see the confidence? Dead. I practically flew out of bed. Thank God it was just a nightmare. Oh. Oh. Okay. So, my dreams have a lot more logic than the actual real life. Makes sense. What does it take to get a good night's sleep on a killer dating show? Come on. Okay. Load. Alright. Here's Kat. What are you smiling about? Yesterday's date with Violet. Yeah, yesterday's date with Violet was pretty good. Pretty good for audiences too. That's it just feels like things are going my way lately. Yesterday's date with Violet still has me feeling as giddy as a little kid. Ugh. It's almost like there's perks to being on a killer dating show. Well, don't get too comfortable. You've still got a few days left, and then it's back to the regular. I'm looking forward to that. I bet. Better sooner than later. You cost too much to keep around. I mean, you guys literally have an island. Anyway, the million-dollar question. Who's today's lucky girl? Oh, right. I don't even have a choice. So, who am I not dated yet? Who have I not gone on a date? Oh, Terra and Allie. Probably the best is to go for Allie this time, right? This is what they're gonna make me go. I mean, I don't really have a choice at this point of the game, but it would... Allie already has the escape plan, has everything laid out for her. Terra is doing the whole hacking thing, the hacky hack, and therefore it would make sense for my date to be with Allie while Terra does her hacking project, right? It's probably best if we go with... that makes no sense. Go with Allie. Exactly. Doesn't Terra need time to crack the code? See? Nah, I already finished making the code breaker. It's trying every password as we speak. Okay. No guarantee we'll finish before we're both done our dates. No guarantee we'll finish before we've both done our dates, but it's worth a shot. Thank you, Terra. Okay, so we are going on a date with Terra. Don't worry about it. Besides, I think it's better if we save your date for last. I don't see any particular reasoning as to why that would be wise, or if there's any particular reason for that to happen, but sure, I'll believe it. I don't know, you're some super spy from some super secret organization. You definitely got bigger heist potential than I do. I don't know about that, but sounds good to me. I'll use the time to prepare some contingency plans. Scarlet, Violet, Yui, I'm gonna need you guys for this. Happy to provide my assistance, you bet, and I'll help however I can. Vary in character for each one of them. They're also helpful. Sweet, alright. Nez. Right, Nez. What's up? I didn't just build a code breaker, I've built a game that works with it too. What do you mean? She handed me her console. I just whipped it up real quick. It looks like a code breaking game, but really it works directly with the computer we found. If you get the password right in this game, we'll have access to the computer. Makes sense? Zero. Actually, 0 cents. Amazing. I can't believe you whipped up something so fast. It wasn't hard. It was just a big middle finger to my mom, who thought all my screen time was a waste of time. Yeah, fuck you, mom, I'm playing Minecraft. Anyway, I figured we can play this game here and there during our date. Try whatever passwords come to mind. Obviously, not for the whole date, because ratings and all, but as much as we can. Are you sure this will work? Trust me, when have I ever been wrong? She cackled maniacally. Okay, maniacally. Whatever. Let's hope this works. I'd like to spend today with Tara. Is that so? Well, we'll make it happen. Try not to spend all of it playing games though. Believe it or not, that isn't what the viewers want in a prime time slot. What do you mean? Have you never heard of Twitch? By the way, if you're new here, you should probably follow me on Twitch. Wait, you're right here on my Twitch. You should probably follow me if you haven't done so already. This was a terrible way of marketing myself. But hello. Watch the Gamers Gaming Games. No promises, but I'll try my best. It ain't much, but I'll take that. What do you mean it ain't much? Sorry, Kat, that's pretty much the plan. Inez, you up to play some games? I'd love to, but Kat wants us to do some other games. It is. Sweet. Okay. There's no stopping Tara when she puts her mind to something. We started playing together in the games room while making pleasant conversation. Normal enough to seem like a regular conversation, cryptic enough to disguise what we were trying to do. Even if Tara and I never went on crazy adventures like I did with Ali, it didn't make moments with her any less special. If I forget that we're trying to hack into some confidential database, this really is like a fun day at home with your partner. And honestly, me, personally, Nez, not the character that's named Nez, think that's delightful. I really, like, for example, I don't want to make, how do I put this? I don't want to sound lame, but probably one of the things that I like doing the most right now is watching stuff with Kati when we're together. Like, we've been watching Avatar: The Last Airbender because I've never watched it before. It's one of our favorite shows, and it's really comfy. Just spending time with a person and watching shows together. Me personally, I've never been a person to like shows or like watching shows because I'd rather do something more interactive, like playing a video game or playing a visual novel or a dating game. But I've discovered some things. I've discovered some things ever since I started dating Katya, and watching shows with a loved one is one of them for sure. Anyway, lame conversation aside, let's get back into the visual novel. We probably have some time to talk after this is done, depending on how long this actually takes. The plan that I had for the rest of the stream kind of went down the drain because I was expecting to finish this game and then hop into Hollow Knight and doing the Path of Pain again and actually try to beat it. But I don't think we're gonna have time for that. We might do another stream maybe during the weekend or something. I don't know. It's just putting it out there. I ain't promising much because I still have to edit the video, which if we do end up talking and doing a little bit of a just chatting segment at the end, reviewing the game and all that, maybe I'll talk about the video that I'm working on in a bit, okay? How about Tara is the best? What? That's not a password. Nope, doesn't work. The nerve of them. Terror rules. That's a miss. Was the T capitalized? Maybe add 0, 1, 2, 3 at the end of it. Thank goodness we have the Codebreaker running in the background. Time to switch gears. Let's give Kat some footage to work with to keep us alive. Oh. Oh right, we took a gamer to the sun. Big mistake. Big mistake. Yeah, gamer Nez the sun. Ah. Go on without me. I hate the fact that I still hate the fact that she does the smiley faces in text. This is supposed to be her speaking. Okay, maybe this wasn't the best idea. Fluking the date. This is what a flop. What a flop. Some way or another, we always end up back inside the mansion, huh? And there's nothing wrong with that. I guess you're right. Up for a few more rounds of that game we just played? Sure. How about Damien Black Sucks? With an X. She's a gamer. Nope, doesn't work. Cat Black Sucks. Stop with the winky face. Not that either. How about Nez? Okay, that would be such a bad password. It's literally three. If your codebreaker hasn't reached NES on the way that it runs, I don't even. Like I wasn't before. Well, I'll try it. Codebreaker fucking sucks, lady. The two of us look at each other like deer in the highlights. What? We cheered as if our favorite team just won at a sporting event. Wait a minute. Why would the password be your name? That doesn't make any sense. My guess is as good as yours. Maybe we'll find out tonight. Maybe I'm the real mastermind behind this whole situation. Big thunk. I hope so. Well, I think I've had enough of games for today. Also, this is bullshit. This is actual bullshit. I never thought I'd hear you say that, Tara. I'm full of surprises. We can spread the good news after. How about we try something new today? Oh, something else. We're actually going on a date with Tara. After the failed attempt and the flop date that we tried with the beach. I don't know why I would take a person who, like her to the beach. Personally, if you've taken me to the beach, I would take that as a personal attack. I dislike the beach. It's okay. It's not terrible. It's okay. I'm just very, very white. And the sun burns. The sun is my enemy. But I guess with friends, it's okay. It's alright. Awesome. Let's go. Also, sand sucks. People who like sand? No, you don't. Stop lying. Stop lying to yourself. We ended up going back inside a minute later, but the rest of the day with Tara was still a lot of fun. Oh, so we came back. And now we're down at the lab, and no one suspects a single thing, and we're in. Password prompted closed with a satisfying ding ding. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Why would there be a folder called homework? Well, that is definitely a porn folder name. Tara was about to open it until Ali intervened. Do you mind if I take a look? Forget why we're here for a second. Sure. Forgot. What? Let's see. Ali started going through folders, databases, reports, anything that could be useful. At the same time, Tara started downloading all the files to her console. Doesn't look like there's anything here about why my name was the password. Why would there be? Why would you? Who goes inside your own computer and make a TXT file saying my password is this because of this? That makes no sense. And we're back. The rest of us, all the rest of us could do was give Ali and Tara the space they needed. So we're going on a triple date. Nice. Seems like it's only going to be up from here, team. I was worried for Ali, especially if he couldn't get into the computer, but it looks like we got it after all. But that doesn't mean that we're still in time. Yeah, it's too soon to say anything. Violet is right. Yeah, we don't know if they're actually going to be able to find anything that's useful for Ali. We don't know if there's any actual information about her family, but I don't know. Catch Ali finding out her parents died and snapping. Let's not jinx it. So, what's the first thing you're going to do when we're out of here? I thought we weren't going to jinx it. I'm going to get straight back to helping people the way I know best. Scarlet is the person that always wants to help. Nothing's changed in that regard. That is a lovely aspiration. Do me a favor and make sure your inventions don't get used on yourself again, okay? I mean, it's not like I was trying to. I admire how you can be so sure. As excited as I am to leave this place, I'm not quite sure what I'll be doing after. That's totally okay, Violet. That's part of the fun of life, just figuring out as you go. I wonder, because that's something that clearly happens when we were playing the first two times, when we were doing the whole dating part for real in the first two arcs, rather, is that theoretically they keep having interactions that we don't see. It would be interesting. It would be interesting. I'm gonna pitch the idea to the creator of the game to have some side stories and understanding of what they actually talk about and their interactions outside of the of what affects me directly, rather. I suppose so. Violet looked at me and smiled. Wouldn't that be interesting, to be fair? I think that would be pretty interesting. Like, we know Violet is cooks and that this girl has, like, family and brother, and this girl is the nice one that's a bit shy, doesn't really talk much to other people, is always in the library. But while we're going on dates with other people, they're still around. The island's pretty big, but they are for sure going to interact with each other, right? Does that make sense? Yeah. I think that there's an opportunity. There's an opportunity here. Creator of this game, if you ever see this, big brain. Violet looked at me and smiled. That's pretty much my plan at this point too. Okay, Ali and Terra are here. Guess who's back, bitch? What Terra wants to say is, we did it. Oh, so we found the stuff on their parents, on her parents. Cool. I've got everything I need to help turn the tide of war, and I know where my family is. And they're alive, yay. All is well when it ends well. She's gonna get shot, isn't it? I'd never seen Ali so happy. She jumped towards me and hugged me. That's fantastic. That's such a relief. I'm so happy for you, Ali. Good job, Terra. You cracked the code. Not... Oh, wait. Yeah, it's Terra to herself. Oh, good job, Terra. You cracked the code. Not all at once now. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you so much. We didn't have to wait this long to leave, but you guys did it for me and my family. Family. I can't ever thank you enough. But this is weird. This is weird. So she has, like, she wanted to turn the tide of war, and she was gonna do it either way, just by hacking the thing, right? So she would have to wait either way. The only thing that she would probably save on some time is if she didn't look for stuff and her family. But while she's already there, what's the point? So the whole point with the computer doesn't make a lot of sense. Her saying that, oh, we need to wait. We don't need to wait, rather. She pulled out the master key from her back pocket and swirled it around in her right hand. You guys ready to get out of here? No, I want to go on a date with you, Ali. Actually, I was thinking of staying here for the rest of my life, says Terra. Not having internet is the best thing ever. Sarcasm, for sure. Couldn't agree more. Let's get out of here. After you, Ali. So we're gonna make a run for it right now. Okay, so this is the part that we would have been looking for. We follow Ali out of the mansion, through the forest, and to the hangar. Whoa, I did not see this. This is the first time that we've seen this scene, or this background. Granted, I don't go outside. I don't blame you, it's pretty out of the way. Not that we have to worry about it now. Ali pulled out the master key and swirled it around her right hand. She walked to the door of the hangar and put the key into this lock. Oh. She tried to turn it, but it didn't work. Okay, so she tried a few more times, but the lock refused to budge. So it's like there could be more than one key. Maybe this is just my crazy head thinking. Maybe there are several locks. Maybe the master key isn't so master after all. Maybe it's master just for the mansion. Wouldn't that make sense? If I was an evil corporation, I would do that. She tried a few more times, but the lock refused to budge. I don't understand. I've seen Cat use this key everywhere, including... Oh. Okay. They must have changed the locks. Does this mean we're stuck here? I don't... It was rare to see Ali tripped over her words. It was rare that Rally tripped over her words. It hurt to see her so defeated. I don't know. An uncomfortable silence fell over fell over us. Am I going to die here? Are all of us? No, we're not out of this just yet. I refuse to give up again. But we can't get into the anger. There's no way to break it without triggering the alarms. For now, yes, but getting it later is a different story. If I remember correctly, whenever you went on a third date with Nez, you would fly in a plane together. Well, I'm assuming the plane was you two. What? The plane was you. What? That was a weird segment. Sorry. Oh, I'm assuming the plane was you two. It's just like you try something crazy and drag in Nez. I can't refute that. That was definitely us. Oh, how we never died on those plane rides, I never know. That means the staff don't mind if you take the plane during the date, which means we should be able to ask for the key temporarily. We'd still be able to get the plane, it just has to be during tomorrow's date. Ooh, we're doing it in broad daylight. That's interesting. There'd be way more staff around than usual, but we still have a chance. Exactly, the rest of us can be relatively close by, perhaps at the beach, to avoid suspicion. Then, when you get the plane, look at Violet being all smart and shit. Getting into that conspiracy. Big brain. I like it. She's never been a dumb one. She's a she killed her sister. No, that's just my headcanon. Or Dice's headcanon, rather. Then, when you get the plane, we run over, you pick us up, and we are out of here. This could work. It's better than how my plan turned out anyway. I was worried for a second there, but it was for nothing. We've got this. We've got this. We'd be in a tight spot without you. It is a team effort. To be fair, I think they all add their own part of it, right? Without each of us here, we would be stuck here with no chance of escaping, I'm sure of it. Yeah, because that's the thing. Violet, so far, has been the only one that hasn't been doing anything for the escape plan itself. Because Terra did the code breaking, Ali is just the mastermind behind it, behind the whole escape plan. We had Scarlet that is the creator of the machine that was keeping us captive, and Yui used her bunny to get the master key. So it's only Violet who hasn't been doing anything directly to help with the escape. So her coming up with this part of the plan, I think that's her contribution. Without each of us here, we would be stuck here with no chance of escape, I'm sure. And also I'm here just being me, being a guy that they go on dates with while we do the other shenanigans. Speak for yourself. I'm sure I could get out of here on my own. Sure, Terra. Keep telling yourself that. You would shut down the second you reach the beach, Terra. True. Are they gonna get Terra to the beach? That is a good question. That is a very good question. On second thought, maybe teamwork makes the dream work. Of course you had to say that way. We laughed together, the mood was infinitely better than it was just a few moments ago. We spent the rest of the night talking through the details of the plan, including what we do if the unexpected happened. Well, guess I'll die. One thing's for sure though, we weren't giving up on getting out of here. It all ends tomorrow. On my date with Ali. Let's go, which is fun because it was our first choice. Ali was our first choice. In the first run or in the first arc, Ali was our first choice. So it all comes back around, which is kind of poetic. What do you know, Nez? You actually made it to the last one-on-one date. How are you feeling? Pretty good. Honestly, pretty good. I'm excited to see how a day with Ali will be. Oh, you've got a real surprise in store. She has all of us in the crew working extra hard to prepare a special date for you. They don't have a single clue. And by all of us in the crew, I mean the Brothers 5. How about you go find her, spend some time together while we set up things for you. Sounds like a plan, Kate. Kate? Sounds like a plan, Cat. let's see. Oh, looks like she's by the beach. Guess that's where I'm headed. Don't do anything we can't air. Okay, murder's okay, but God forbid someone takes their top off. Lamau. I waved to Cat as I went. That would be good for audience, though. Ratings would, I mean, death threats would be sky high as well, but wouldn't that be good for audience? Cat doesn't think this through. It does not understand how it works. I waved to Cat as I went on my way. And here we are at the beach again. And look at Ali, still fully clothed. I mean, with normal clothes, not the thing that we were just talking about. Okay. They should have more models for when we're at the beach, for example. Just as Kat said, Ali was by the beach. She was looking out at the ocean. Morning, Ali. Yes, so nice to see you. The difference between Ali's voice during the day and night was like day and night. I guess we do have to worry about the cameras, but still, it takes some time getting used to this. I know it's going to be tough to top your previous dates with all the girls, but I think I have a good shot. I'm looking forward to it, Ali. You better be. We've been saving the best for last. She reached for my hand. Walk with me? Cute. I reached for her outstretched hand. It would be my pleasure. The two of us walked around the beach for a while, getting to know each other. So, what will you be doing when the show's over? First thing I'm gonna do is say hey to my family again and make them an. Is she sleeping up? Because I don't know if I know we're all supposed to have amnesia, right? So she isn't supposed to remember her family, right? Something like that, or whatever it is. This line is very, very, very risky of her. Because there's no way that these criminal masterminds don't know that they have her family captive. So saying something like this would be very sus. Okay, make them a nice dinner. I'm sure that they've gone sick with worry in the week since I've been gone. I wonder what they are thinking now. It's been at least 2 years since then. Kat was right. Sometimes not remembering is a blessing. Ali doesn't have that luxury. Anyway, I've got a surprise for you. Come on. She pulled me along by the hand into the forest. I have to say, Ali's really impressed me. Of course, it was her deliberate plan to come into the forest and get to the hangar, but she made it seem so spontaneous. You're going to love it. Oh, curva. I saw it the same moment she did. It was all we could do was stand and watch. No. She staggered and almost fell. And who could blame her? Everything was going too smoothly, my dude. Ali, everything was going way too smoothly for this not to happen. The hangar was engulfed in roaring flames. The heat was incredible. There was no way either of us could take another step towards the hangar without being burned alive. The stench of burning oil assaulted me without mercy. We were at a loss for words, and in front of all those flames was her, walking away from the flames. Somehow I just know it was her. What? I mean, it's not like we've been careful with our choices and the evidence that we leave behind. Sorry, Ali. Ness, there's been a change of plans. I'm sure you can tell, but we've hit a few snags with the hangar. How about you two spend your day on the ground instead? I want to scream. I want to attack her with every bone in my body. I mean, there's no point in attacking her, right? There's no point in attacking her. But there's two situations here. Either she did it, but what's the point of attacking her? Either she found out something, right? Either she found out something and we're already doomed from the start. But even if I attack her, there's no way I can do something to... If I don't do anything, there's a chance that we figure out that maybe nothing happened. Maybe it was all, maybe we'll find a way out, but attacking her would leave our plans hanging right away. Nevertheless, I am gonna save just in case I need to come back to this, and I say I can't do anything. But I can't or I'll be killed, and not just me but everyone else. And also that, hold myself back from giving away what this plane meant to me took all the strength I had. I need to calm down. Cat might be able to read my face and see that. Sounds fine to me, Cat. I'm just glad you're safe. What happened? We're still looking into it. Well, either way, there's nothing we can do about that. How about we go somewhere else, Ness? She reached for my hand and held it tight. How could she smile like this at me? What? I'm so confused right now. I really am confused. What is going to be the escape plan? What are we gonna do now? Of course, Allie. For the rest of the day, Allie and I put on the performance of a lifetime. Though our faces were all smiles and laughters, we knew, now more than ever, that we were trapped in Cat's macabre puppet show. And Cat loved to make us dance. She must have known we were trying to escape, but how? Did we make a mistake? Someone backstabbed us. Did 4 give us away? That's... should we have ever trusted him in the first place? Can I trust now? Time is ticking, and the end of the show looms closer and closer. It's time I'm supposed to meet with the group, but what would we even do? There's no way we can escape. Our last chance died with anger. Should I just make a break for it? No, I'd never make it, and the others would suffer from my mistake. What do I do? You don't look so good, Nez. I've been better. I've been better, Cat. It hasn't exactly been sunshine and rainbows today. You really aren't much for... okay. She fucking knows. She fucking knows. Of course she does. She knows. I should have attacked her. I'm gonna load the game. Look, I already know about you and your plan to escape. My blood ran cold. You know, take the plane, fly away from here. It wasn't hard to figure out. I tried to say something in my defense, but my voice wouldn't come out. It was all I could do to stand wide-eyed. I know you and the others found the lab, got your memories back. Well, at least the others did. And I know that every night you all work together to find a way out. I mean, of course I'd know. I'm the reason why you got this far. Okay. Give me a second, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm just adjusting my lighting here. Okay? What do you mean? Just follow me. I'll save you. You'll save all of us time. We walked to the locked room near the games room. She took out the master key and spun it around. You never really thought a bunny could take a key from me, right? Honestly, I don't know what to believe anymore. Okay, I'm as confused as the main character. Which makes sense, because theoretically, I am the main character. She opened the door. Okay. The others were inside, looking as surprised as I was. Give me a good reason why I shouldn't kill you right now, Cat. How about 2? First, your inside man was never 4, it was me. Huh? I mean, come on, he wouldn't be smart enough for something like this. Second, you only ever had a chance escaping this island because of me, which makes sense. So, last time that when we were talking, when we were looking at this whole show and we're coming back, the only reason as to why Allie had some of her memories back and was trying to escape was because there was a bug in her tank, right? And she didn't actually complete the simulation all the way through. I'm explaining this kind of poorly, but just bear with me here. So, is it really unreasonable for the bug to be an actual bug? Or would it also make sense for Cat to be doing this? But then again, Cat has been showing that she she showed before in one of the simulations that she a bad bitch, right? And that it was originally the person that we were supposed to be with. So what gives? I guess we'll figure it out very soon. Newsflash, Ali, those tanks never just bug out. Exactly. You're the one who let me out of my tank. The one and only. Ali was at a loss for words, and I was no different. What do you want, cat? Honestly, the same thing as you. Oh, she's also trapped here. I want off this crazy train. I want out. Hello, I don't know what you're talking about, but you're wrong. Tim. Hello, how are you doing? Why am I... You don't know what I'm talking about. How can you be so sure that I'm wrong? Is it because of the times and times that I've proven to you that I'm dumb? Because that's not nice. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome in. How have you been? How have you been? Did you just woke up again? I want you guys to include me in your little escape plan. Then why did you burn down the fucking plane, you idiot? What, do you have something on my face? As hard as it is to believe, the list of people who want me to stay on this island is pretty short. Oh, hell no, we can't trust you. I opened your stream and you started, fucked off to do some other shit and just came back. Oh, welcome back. Hope you're enjoying the little situation we're having. It's another turn where Cat actually knows that we're escaping and wants out with us. I'm not sure how, but I remembered I tried to escape with you before. I trusted you, I even fell for you. Even 5 girls isn't enough. Unbelievable. And then you betrayed me and shot me. There's no way we could ever trust you. You're just gonna stab us in the back. That is true. White-haired bad bitch, still the best girl. Agreed. Maybe I'll do it at the end of the stream. We'll do it at the end of the stream, but I'll give you like a tier list, or rather or I'll give you an order by which I prefer the girls. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Is that true, Kat? I'm ashamed to say it is, but I didn't have a choice. Actually, I want to take a print screen of this, so I'll set it up for the end. We're just gonna go for it. You know how it is with Damien. It doesn't matter if you share the same blood. He'll take the people you love hostage and use them to force you to dance his tune. I'm sorry I betrayed you, Ness. I really am. But if I had to do it again, I'd do it again in a heartbeat because there was someone I needed to save. It's nothing like casual misogyny and treating digital women like objects. Dude, at some point, and this is something that I promise to you because visual novels is something that I actually want to bring somewhat more regularly, I will also objectify men. Because one of the games that I actually want to bring is Dream Daddy. That's gonna be... I think that's gonna be a fun experience, not gonna lie. I think it's gonna be really fun. Oh, hell yeah. Also, isn't there like a visual novel in which you date pigeons? Because this is it is referenced a lot. Its existence is referenced a lot in this game, but I don't remember the name of it. And I tried to search it, but I don't remember the name of it. There was something that Cat needed to save. I know I must look like the villain to you, but believe me, I have people I care about too. You're so compassionate. How come you burned up your only way out? You're lucky I did, Nez. If you'd actually flown this plan, it would all be at the bottom of the ocean right now. I think it's called My... Beautiful... My... What? Are you sure that's how you're written? Why it's written? What? Oh! Hatoful. Hatoful. Yeah, you did misspell it, but it's fine. I found it. I might give it. Wait. Let me just give me a second. I have a list on Discord of games that I actually want to play. So I think I'm gonna add that to the list just for the fuck of it, you know? Yeah, and it's over here. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. I'm back to gaming. Not to be confused with. Wait, hato is pigeon in Japanese. Not to be confused with hato, which is hard. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much for the explanation. This is your weeb lesson of the day. Danke very much, Timothy Senpai. What do you mean? It's a cruel trick of Damien's. He knew there was a chance that people on the show would recover their memories and try to escape. So he made us build the hangar and the plane. It's the one place anyone trying to escape would go. Exactly. I've told you in the past, Ali, never fly that plane or take the boat out of sight of this island. If you did, you'd have blown up like fireworks. You're supposed to say arigatou gozai. Oh, arigatou gozaimasu. Timothy Sensei. That's what I'm. That was kind of disrespectful. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That Ali and I were in the same plane, which was little more than a flying death trap, sent a chill down my spine. Look, the simple reality is you need me to escape. Without me, you won't ever make it past the barrier. To be fair, if she's trapping us, we're fucked either way, right? We have literally no reason to not trust her right now. Because we either trust her and die, right? Or we don't trust her and we die. Yeah. What barrier? Exactly. And though I hate it, I need you guys to help me and us escape. Who else can it be? She reached her hand toward me for a handshake. Allies? Let's discuss first. Kat leaned against the wall while the rest of us debated what to do. Can we really trust her? This might be another trap. We have no choice. Literally. What choice do we have? Unless we gang up on her right now when we beat the shit out of her and hold her hostage with a gun to her head, there's no way that we're getting out of here if she's trying to fool us. But if you don't trust her, you get to die knowing that you were smart enough to not fall for her shit. For that's the end result is the same, Tim. There is no victory in death. Okay, it's not like it'd be the first by her you fall into. Yes. You're right. That said, it's not like we have much to lose at this point. Exactly, you have nothing to lose. Just if you're gonna die, at least die with the bliss of not knowing. You know, it's not the destination but the journey that matters. Well, journey won't matter if you're dead. Even if she's done terrible things to us in the past, we still need her to escape. Yeah, right now we don't really have any other plan. Like, this is the make it or break it. This is the real deal. This is the last simulation. Right? So, we either die or we either escape with the little chances we have, or we die. And we're on a timer. So let's keep going. You alright, Ali? I'm fine. I'm just angry at myself. Maybe the real treasure were the bad bitches we met along the way. To be fair, there are two bad bitches. Actually, there's three bad bitches in this story. Violet, Ali, and Kat. Those are the bad bitches. Like, she's literally a secret agent. She's cold as fuck. You bad bitch. And she's just the stereotypical bad bitch. I'm fine, I'm just angry at myself. Hey, don't beat yourself up about this, says Terra. We're still alive, that's what counts. She's right, you know. I'm not sure how I'm feeling right now either, but we're alive. That counts for something. That does count for something. You're right, Nez. And as much as I hate to say it, I think we'll need Cat's help. Trustworthy or not, if we want to stay that way. But we'll have to keep. But we'll need to keep an eye on her, of course. Of course, you can't just fully trust a person. I couldn't say it better myself. There you go. All right, Cat. If you want our help, you're going to need to answer a few questions. Ask away. What the hell is this sick show for? And why have you been forcing us to repeat it over and over? As someone from the Resistance, it should be obvious to you. This is just one of hundreds killing show we air. Shows that keep people scared, that keep people from organizing against the government. You want to paralyze people with fear? You broadcast exactly what will happen to you if you rise up. Makes sense? You're monsters, you know that? I don't disagree with you, but we're not in charge here. Some of us still have family to lose, Ali. Oh, continue. Before we air each show, we test them internally on test audiences to see what kind of ratings they bring for the fortunate, and what kind of despair they bring for the less fortunate. If they tested it well enough, we'd air it, but if they tested well enough, we'd air it, but it wasn't efficient. But we couldn't just film a killing show over and over again to see which version of it rated best. We can't bring back people from the dead. It was the same for the test audiences. You couldn't just make them watch multiple versions of a show, as they'd remember previous versions that would influence their opinions. There was no way to test multiple versions of a show without losing the feelings that lives were really in danger. Makes some sense. The narrative seems to add up, but the memory rewriter would have changed that. It did. We were able to reuse everybody, our volunteer actors, the test audiences. By the way, how's the weather for you? Has it gotten cold as shit yet? No. Not at all. Let me try and see how warm it is. I've been like last time that I streamed, I was drenched in sweat. Give me a second and I'll tell you. What okay, so the weather here, it was sunny all day, and the temperatures would vary theoretically between where I'm from. It would vary between 30 degrees Celsius and 17 degrees Celsius. Yeah, we're still in October. We're already on October, rather. Global warming is real. Wake up, people. Wake up. Since we could just make people forget what happened, we could film run after run of the show where each was as if it were the first time of all of you. To all of you. And that's exactly what we've been doing here for the last 2 years. It was a lot to hear. I had a feeling, but to know that people looked at us, this is literally a TV show. Why am I so fucking dusty? What do you mean? Why am I so fucking dusty? What do you mean? What do you mean I'm dusty? Give me a sec. Please do let me know. Is it something with the stream? Oh my god, there's a moth. Get out of here. Thank you. I had a feeling, but to know that people looked at us like we were nothing but lab rats. I mean, this is dust? The fuck is this? It says that the video is unavailable for me for some reason. What? I am confused. Video is either unavailable or not supported in this browser. Okay. Edge it is. What? Stop it. I just want to see the thing. I can't see it. It's not allowing me to see it. Okay, had a feeling but blah blah blah. While I genuinely was afraid for my life, it's sickening. Yeah, I can't open the clip. It's really weird. I tried it in 2 browsers. Maybe it's something on my end. We were silent for a while. If you've been testing this show for this long, when's the real thing? Whatever. Basically, when you snapped your fingers, a bunch of dust started floating in front of the camera. I'm trying to see it. Thanos type shit. Oh, I actually want to see that now. There is no real thing. It's only what version tests the best. That said, there's only so much time Damien is willing to spend on the show, and that time is almost up. This is the last run of the show. If you don't, of course it's the last, it has to be. Of course. If you don't escape before the end, you're all as good as dead. I know Damien and I have said that we'd let you and your chosen partner go if you achieve good enough ratings, but it's all a lie, isn't it? Of course, they're evil. Yeah. I'm sorry I've waited this long to try and help you guys. I've been too scared to risk it all, but I have nothing left to lose now. She extended her hand for me for a handshake. Allies, at least till we're out of here? I don't really have a choice this time either, huh? If you wanted to, you could report us right now. Exactly. That's true, and my word would count for more than all of yours. But that wouldn't save the person I need to. Like it or not, we have to work together. Then it's a deal. Ali shook Kat's hand. Kat, are you sure you don't want to... I'm fine, Scarlet. It's not important anymore, and we don't have any time to wait. What? If you... There's something between Scarlet and Kat that I missed. There's some interaction. Anyway, the only time we can escape is the last day of the show, between midnight and just before the sun goes up. That's when the boat comes to welcome the newly engaged couple, and that's the only way off this island alive. It also doubles as a supply ship. We use it to replenish between each run of the show. Are there no other planes on the island? A boat would be far slower. Unfortunately, it's not so easy. There's a protective shell around the island which performs 2 functions. First, it renders us invisible to satellite. It's the reason why your people couldn't find us, Ali. Second, if anything bigger than a human being tries to get in or outside of the barrier, it will get fried unless it's emitting a compatible IFF signal. The only way... Science shit. The only way off this island that will have that boost, will have that signal is the boat. I'm betting it will be heavily guarded. Well, yes, but not from people on it. The ship itself will be run by a skeleton crew. There's staff on the island who will have to watch out for. That still leaves the question of how we'll deal with them. Last time I checked, there's hundreds of them and not even 10 of us. Actually, it might not be so hard after all, says Yui. I've got a plan that might just might work. Okay? Though I have to admit it, it's a little crazy. I like the sound of that. If it involves zombies again, I'm out. That actually sounds like a good idea. Like, turn everyone into a zombie, make a run for it. That's probably the best chance you have, right? Unless you gives her plan to be like some sort of masterpiece. You explained her plan to us with a renewed confidence that could inspire anyone to believe. Luckily, we still have tomorrow, so we have just the amount of time we need. This just might work. I'm curious, what's going on? You're a mad genius. Okay, squeezier than anything I'd imagine and crazy enough to work. Let's get to work. Wait, were we even listening to the same plan? The others went their separate ways to help prepare for Violet's plan. Wait, was it Violet or was it... I thought it was Yui that said the plan. Set the plan. Oh. Yeah, it was Yui who said something about the plan. Not... Which is kind of off character. Maybe it was Violet and I don't know. But Kat stayed. Our business wasn't finished just yet. What's up? What's your game? What's your game sounds like a good question for this. Like swaggy. This is a swaggy answer for this. I want to trust you, Kat. I really do, but you're up to something, aren't you? Just like every other time I trusted you. I can't blame you for feeling that way. And I can't take back what I've done before. The only thing I can say to try to make you trust me is that we both have people we care about, Nez. Is it me? Is it me you care for? And that if you don't escape, then the person I care about will go down with you. I'm not asking for you to put your neck out for me. You'll never have to. I'm asking for you to help somebody that you've never met and you never will. Somebody innocent. It's strange. This woman has put me through hell, treating me like a lab rat and more, and yet, somehow I think she's telling the truth. Oh, I can't wait to see if there's more twists and turns to this. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you do trust me. You'll see tomorrow that I'm going along with Violet's plan either way. I'll trust you, Kat. Sorry for yelling at you earlier. Did I yell you at her? That's called Stockholm Syndrome. Man. Literally, we have nothing left to lose, though. I mean, the whole feeling like she's telling the truth is it might be Stockholm Syndrome, pure desperation. I don't know. I don't care. We're just rolling with this. Is our only chance. This is our only chance. Kat is our only chance. You know? Although we could just say fuck off, Kat, like right at the end, throw her off the boat. Oh, that would be terrible. Imagine, like, we followed the plan through, but right at the end, when Kat is boarding the boat, we kick her out. We don't let her board. And she's left there to die. I'm feeling like someone dies here. Someone has to. I'm gonna choose to ignore that bad joke, Tim. Seriously. Don't be. I literally shot you. I think that earns you the right to be angry and more, no? Well, I've gotten to know you over these past years. Got to know you over the past, yeah. Not for more than a couple of weeks straight, but I got to know you. And I think you're rude and manipulative and have no problem lying to my face. Hey, can we skip to the part where you compliment me? You're also incredibly crass, you keep your secrets from everybody, and... You finished? But I don't think you're a bad person. Aww. But what an epic one-liner after you throw her off the... You think that would be a good one? If... Okay, let's do it like this. If that actually happens... If that actually happens... I will make you over. I don't know what that means. I'll make you shrimp on my Discord server, which you haven't even joined. Join my fucking server, you asshole. I want my friends to be on my Discord servers just so they know whenever I'm live. Also because having friends is nice. You're not on my Discord server. I'm not saying bullshit, am I? You're not on my Discord server. No, I don't like Discord servers. Join my Discord server. It's right there. The link is right there. Come on, dude. I prefer DMs. Oh. Let's do a video call after this. I don't think you're a bad person. Every time the show ran, you always talked to me to make me feel like I wasn't alone. And you made sure I never lost hope. I know that was never part of the job. You didn't have to do that. Yet you did, over and over. It must have been so tiring to do that over and over, full well knowing that we were doomed. I don't know how you're doing I don't know why you're doing all of this, but I believe that you do care about helping people. I'm flattered, Nez. Aw. But you got me wrong. What do you mean? Everything I've ever done for you, the others, it's been for my own selfish reasons. Okay, cool, whatever. Destroy my narrative, I guess, Kat. I was trying to paint you as a good person, but if you don't want to be a good person, then... You want to be a bad bitch wants to stay a bad bitch. That's what's happening. Is that what you want me to say? Type in your... What did I do? Oh, I can press spacebar to leave the thing alone and actually see what's underneath the... Oh, interesting. But yeah, bad bitch be a bad bitch. It just happens to line up nicely. Though I appreciate the compliment. Unlike before, I couldn't tell if she was telling the truth. We went our separate ways shortly after. Spent the rest of the night helping the others with preparing for the plan. I was exhausted when I went back to my room, but I still couldn't fall asleep for several hours. It's as if something's on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't barely grasp it. Yet somehow I know I'm closer than I've ever been. Okay? Weird image, but whatever. Kat was true to her word. Instead of having another date on the 6th day of the show, she planned a huge party for the staff instead. A thank you for all your hard work party. As soon as she told her staff that Violet would be cooking for the event, all of them dropped everything and helped prepare for it. While the staff prepared for the party grounds during the day, each of us were hard at work, making sure other parts of it went well. Violet cooked mountains of food as if her life depended on it. In truth, it did. Yui was playing games with the staff outside. It didn't take long for her to become a fast favorite for them. Bitch just wants the money. She's in it for the money. Don't trust her, guys. Stop it. I'm pretty sure half of the staff were playing the games just so they could get her to notice them, and she knew it. Manipulative bitch. Manipulative hoe. No. Childhood friends never win, and this is why. They all just want money. And I have to admit, I'm really impressed by Yui. Her plan is really coming together. Tara and Scarlet joined forces to make sure all the staff joined the festivities. Tara used Kat's producer room to find any stragglers who hadn't joined the festivities. As Tara found them one by one, Scarlet turned on the charm and made sure that they would come by to the party. Now that's the charm that I'm looking for. What? Not thirsty at all. No. I did say that Scarlet has the best design in my opinion. The prettiest design. Like this whole femme fatale kind of vibe that I enjoy. Then when it was time for Scarlet to switch to her other mission, Allie took over, though I'm told she employed more force than charm. Wait, so I was right about the childhood friend being the villain? Not really, not, at least that we know of. But the childhood friend isn't a villain per se, but she went to us saying, "Oh, we were the childhood friends, and I really cared for you ever since." And apparently that was all a facade. Apparently, like when she gets her memories back, she admits that all she wanted was the money that the show is providing for her family, because the producers of the show, while she's inside, paying for all the expenses to her family outside, her brothers and their farm and whatnot. Meanwhile, I ran around like a chicken with its head cut off, trying to make sure every part of the plan was going smoothly. So yeah, the childhood friend, not exactly a villain, but not exactly as sweet and innocent as we painted out to be. Which kinda sucks. And for once, it did. A few hours later, we had every staff member on the island partying their lights out. Everybody's here? You bet. You should have seen the ones that tried to run. I'm sure everyone who came stayed too. Perfect. Everybody's eaten as they should have. It is fine food. Oh, go get that bag, girl. Don't let anyone shame you. I mean, it is a reality show, right? They can't be paying poorly. They can't be paying poorly, can they? It looks like it's all going according to plan. I'm just gonna go ahead and get them to the fun part. Scarlet pulled out a remote from her pocket and pressed the button on it. A few seconds later, fireworks were shooting into the night sky above the party grounds. Cheers of the staff were like thunder. And with that, the plan is going as smoothly as can be. Why don't they make them into banana-eating zombies again? It's literally incapacitating the crew, and then you make a run for it to the boat. Everyone is here. Everyone is here. It would be that fucking easy. We owe you one, Yui. Right back at you, Allie. We cheered as firework after firework lit up the night sky. Wow, are fireworks supposed to be this bright? Come to think of it, these fireworks are practically blinding. I have to say, I did a pretty good job with these fireworks, though there might be some side effects to watching them from so close. Let's worry about that later. Fireworks were the signal to those trying to escape, that there was nothing left to do except wait. It's going to be a long night. I know what we said before, but it'd be such a shame to spend tonight just worrying over what may happen tomorrow. We might live, we might die, same as any other day. How about instead we just dance the night away? Cute. That rhymed too. She is the bookworm that reads books, so she might know poems, right? And some poetry. Cute. You know what? That sounds great. That sounds lovely. Let's do it. Come on, let's dance like there's no tomorrow. Yuck. In character, to be fair. Don't be like that, Terra. It'll be good for all of us to blow off some steam. Dancing sounds like an exercise. An exercise? Ali picked up Terra over her shoulder. What is that dance game that everyone liked? DDR. Just say that this is like DDR and she'll pick it up easily. Ali picked up Terra over her shoulder and away we go. Come on, come on. Scarlet grabbed my hand and pulled me with her to where people were dancing. The other follows close behind. So I'm dancing with Scarlet. Violet's gotta be dancing with Cat. Terra is dancing with Ali. And Yui is by herself like she deserves. And Terra. Cat and Violet. Yeah, like she deserves. They sure are carefree, huh? Some things never change. Maybe we'll get out of here tomorrow. Maybe we won't. I hope we do, though. I like to think that one day we'll look back and remember this day. It was the most fun night I've ever had. Out of the nights that I can remember. We lived like there was no tomorrow. And now we'll find if there is a tomorrow for us. Okay, so this should be it. The Great Escape. Right? Or, right? Waited in the darkness for hours, waiting for the boat to come. The plan was simple, yet had no room for error. First, we needed to make sure the boat really is coming. Damien not showing up is giving me a bad vibe. It would have shown up. Shit's still about to go down. For sure, still gonna go down some shit. First, we need to make sure the boat really is coming. It's later than usual. You think they're onto us? Probably, maybe. No, it'll just be a little longer. It's cold. There's no point worrying at this. They're onto us now. We're already dead. All we can do is wait. We waited for an hour more, then another, then another. We were losing hope. I guess we're... It's here, of course, of course. Cat pointed towards the ocean. We all looked in unison. Just as she did. Just as she said, the boat was coming. It looked huge despite how far it was. It must have been massive from up close. Alright, it's only going to be a few minutes before it reaches the shore. Let's book it back to the mansion. Second, we need to get back to the mansion before the boat reaches shore. From what Kat told us, the staff will physically inspect the mansion to make sure we're there. We can't rely on overriding the feeds. If we're not there, they'll sound the alarm and our chance of escaping will go from slim to nil. According to Kat, it's how I got caught last time. Oh, we tried to make a run for it at this point. That makes sense. Okay. We made it back to the mansion and rushed to our respective rooms. I turned off the light, then jumped onto the bed and pretended to be asleep. A few moments later, I heard the sound of somebody opening a door. It must be them. There was a mechanical rhythm to it. Footsteps, a door would open. More footsteps, a short pause. Footsteps again, a door would close. Repeat. Over and over, closer and closer, till it got to my room. I tried my best to make my breathing sound natural. Falls asleep. Actual falls asleep and dies because of it. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, footsteps. A second later, my door opens. I can tell there's probably about 5 people. Breathe in. They're walking closer to me. Breathe out. I can't tell 2 of them are right in front of me. They're muttering somewhere under their breath. What the fuck? You have to pity her. Come on, she could do better. Rude. Breathe in. Hey, something's wrong. It feels like my heart stopped. Breathe out. They're moving closer to me, step by step. What's that? Breathe in. I think it takes everything I have not to move when every nerve in my body screams to run. This is it. They're onto me. I can't help but ball up the fist on my hand. Never mind. We're done for the night. Let's head out. Sheesh. Tense. Tense. Sounds good to me. I heard him walk further away from me, then outside the room. Finally, they closed the door. I breathed out like I'm never before. On to the next part of the plan. We regrouped downstairs. Where's Tara? That wasn't so difficult, was it? It was pretty nerve-wracking if you ask me. Like taking candy from a baby. Wait, where's Tara? I'll go check on her. As if on cue, Tara came running down the stairs. I'm good, don't worry about it. And I definitely didn't fall asleep just now. I told this was gonna happen to at least someone. It makes sense that it's Tara, to be fair. It makes sense that it's Tara. Oh, come on. I didn't buy it, and the rest of us didn't either. What? Alright, back to the problem at hand. We may have avoided detection for now, but now there's going to be it's going to be upward of 100 guards on patrol between here and the boat. There's little to no chance we can all make it there without being seen, but it's a chance we'll have to take. Someone's gonna die. Actually, we have just the thing for that. Courtesy of Scarlet and I. What's that? Well, we went through all the trouble preparing such a big party for all the staff. It would be a shame if we didn't give them a little extra to chew on, no? You didn't. Oh, she did. It was like an absurd scene from an art house movie gone mad. Yeah, so they did go for the zombie thing. Good. Because that makes sense. That's literally the only thing that made sense in this situation. Glad that they made it happen. Brains and bananas. Brains and bananas. And yeah, accounting as well, apparently. Hundreds of zombies litter the field. You know, I can't believe we ever let you make this shit, Scarlet. You better be glad that you did. Now that I think about it, couldn't we just have put a sleeping agent or something like that in it? I guess. Also possible. Where's the fun in... What do you mean? Where's the fun in that, Tara? Shut the fuck up. Just escape. Well, we still have to get past them to get to the boat, right? Don't worry about it. I got a fair share of experience in taking down zombies. Something about that rubs me the wrong way. Don't worry about it. Let's be on our way. We managed to sneak out of the mansion without much of a fuss. As soon as we got into the forest, it was smooth sailing. There were just a few zombies in there. To be honest, how much Scarlet enjoyed herself taking them down was more concerning. I'll worry about when we get out of the island. For now, I'll focus on getting out of here. A few moments later, we made it to the beach. The boat was clear in sight. Wow. It's big. It's huge. It's huge. Let's not waste any time. We rushed onto the ship and ran straight up for the captain's deck. You guys wait here. It's practically guaranteed that the engine's been tampered with and I need to fix it. If I know my father, he'll do it just the way it was the last time. You know what, Nez? Come with me just in case. Maybe that's where the crew members are. Lead the way. Oh, this seems like a backstab. This is backstab hours. It was pitch black inside. Cat had to shine a light to see anything. Strange. Where are they? Well, let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. Found it. Chalk it up to my dad outsourcing everything to the grunts. This is child's play to me now. Cat got to work fixing the engine. Watch my back. We still don't know if we're in the clear, and this is gonna... So, is Damien actually her dad? And if so, wouldn't he also be concerned about the person that she cares about? Unless it's like some sort of lover that he doesn't approve. That makes some sense to me. That would make some sense to me, but maybe... I guess we'll see it in a bit. Watch my back. We still don't know if we're in the clear, and this is gonna take a minute. Got it. I turned around and kept a lookout. It was almost impossible to see anything, though. Since when were you a mechanic? Honestly, since my first failed escape. I had to teach myself. There isn't exactly a trade school on this island. If I hadn't, I'd never be able to help anybody escape this island. I'm sorry I didn't trust you before, Kat. You still don't know if you can trust her. It's pitch black. All we know, she's still She's still gonna backstab us. I get it. I get it now. Why you did what you had to do. Keep talking like that and you'll raise a death flag for both of us. Jeez. We can talk more later if you'd like. Wow, all these action scenes sure must have taken a lot of time to end. I know, right? I know. There's so much... to be fair, I think this is just made by a single person, which is not that bad. If this was made by a single person, I'd still give it credit. Give them credit, rather. In the meantime, the boat is fixed. Nice. Let's tell the others and get the hell out of here. They're all dead. Ran back to the others and told them the good news. At the same time, Cat revved up the engine of the boat. We were good to go. We literally jumped for joy as the boat started to move. Gosh, I can't believe it. We're really doing this. Wait, those tiny pickles in the text window that are caused by a letter slipping the virtual border annoy me. Wait, tiny pixels in the text window. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I know what you're talking about. Like, you can make up some of the letters that the sentence below is gonna have, right? And it's a little detail. It's a little bit of a polish that it needs. Maybe it's just resolution-wise. Maybe it's resolution specific, rather. But I get what you're saying. We're finally getting out of here. It is hard to believe, but it's true. We did it. I'm pretty sure that Yui's brothers are dead. For her escaping. Now, you don't have to thank me all at once. We really did it. Thank you, Cat. You really saved us. You did. We wouldn't have been able to get to this point if it weren't for you. There's no need to thank me. I actually should apologize that I didn't do any of this sooner. Shit going down. Intercom rang out. Oh, curva. Cat turns white as a sheet when we heard a voice that was all too familiar. No. Damn it, Damien. Ding, ding, ding. I guess you'll learn at least something in school, Cat. Not enough clearly, but hey, it's something. That's got to win a participation ribbon somewhere. You knew what I was planning. Of course I did, dearie. I made you. I know exactly how you think. And I have to thank you. Your mother would be proud at the show. You're giving us these last 2 years. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to tell you? While you were busy filming Ness and the other bitches, my team was filming your brave attempts to save these idiots. Gives the audience a little more reason for why they should stay in line, you know? Ooh, this makes sense. Ooh, not surprised though. After all, if I do this to my own daughter, imagine what I'd do to someone who wasn't. You're a monster. Flattery will get you nowhere, Kit Kat. Well, it doesn't matter now. Do whatever the hell you want. We're getting out of here. We fixed the boat and there's nothing you can do to stop us now. He probably changed the IFF signal. We're dead. We're getting out of here. Saying garbage like that is just playing with your fire, love. The earth started to shake, even though we were on a boat. I could tell the island was rumbling. In the distance, a metal barrier slowly rose out of the ocean all around the island. It climbed higher and higher till it cast a shadow over the boat. Higher and higher till the only daylight we could see. It's literally nighttime. Till the only daylight we could see was just from a circle above us. We were trapped. How about we play a game, little rats? Damien spoke down to us from some kind of holographic screen on the walls. He's doing some Moana shit. I don't remember that part of Moana. He gestured. I don't remember engulfing an island in absolute darkness with a metal, like a Dyson sphere almost. He gestured to some kind of machine behind him in what looked like a strange kind of stadium. I've got myself a little switch here that controls the barrier. One push of this, and you'd be free to go. It'd be easy for you to waltz on in and flip it. You've gotten rid of all our security. But this switch is only going to work if you have 2 people's handprints with producer level clearance. Sure, you've got Cat, but you'll never be able to get mine. He pulled out the same gun I'd been shot with before. Though, don't let that stop you from trying. Hologram disappeared with a click, leaving us in an uneasy silence. Ooh. Our hands are tied. We have no choice but to go back. Hello, he's got a gun? What if they gave Damien a gun? He'd take us all down before we even have a chance to grab him. We've gotten... Scarlet literally made a minigun once. Why doesn't she do it again? We got no choice, though. If we wait here, it's only a matter of time before they can send people after us. I guess we have to head back to the beach. Let's turn this around. We've got an ass to kick. What? No, that's exactly what Damien wants you to do. Turning around part or the ass kicking. Wait, it's actually Sword Art Online, which is much worse than Moana. I'll believe you. I've never watched. Apparently, I haven't watched either. Or at least with close enough attention when it comes to Moana. I don't remember the whole Dyson sphere around the island. The turning part. Oh yeah, I've read that. I'll leave that to your imagination. To your Timagination. Damien has a script that he wants to play out. People try to revolt, fail, and get killed. I guarantee you, if we do just that, he has a plan for it. He'll find some kind of way to turn us against each other, and then none of us will be making out of here alive. Even so, we can't just stay here and wait until we're out of time. Ness and I will go to flip the switch. Besides, we're the only two people here who can do anything about it. What? What do you mean by that? I thought only you and Damien... I'll explain on the way. There's no time. Ness, are you ready to run? No. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I won't allow it. There's no way we're letting Ness go back there without us. Ah, yes, I got my own army. I got my own army of anime girls being there to defend me. I feel flattered. This is my harem right here. You said it, sister. I'm not letting you all lose your one chance of getting out of here. Scarlet, please. You know exactly what Damien is capable of. But to be fair, like, they should all come back. What's the chance that we have if... What chance do they have to leave if both me and Kat die? It's exactly the same as the chances they have of coming with us. They either die with the gunshot right now or they die with the gunshot after we're killed. I don't know. I don't like this, Kat. I know. Let them go. Believe me, I hate this. I hate this to my core, but Kat's right. Kat didn't waste a moment. She reached for my hand and shot me. Before I knew what I was doing, we ran off the boat together and back to the mansion as fast as we could. I was running on pure instinct, like my body had done this before, countless times. I looked back to the boat just once, but I couldn't help but linger for a moment. I could tell from the faces that they wanted to be running with me, not waiting for us to come back. I'm going to make Damien pay for making them suffer like this. Okay. We went back to running. I followed Kat's lead. It's earlier than I'd planned, but there's no time like the present for exposition about your past. It would be good to know why I'm running with you. True. Would I happen to be resistant to bullets? No. We have found out before. I'm not resistant to bullets. Though if you look at your history, I'd say no. Exactly. Hey, I survived the time you shot me. I'm pretty resistant. Touché. Before you came onto this show, you were a producer, just like me. Okay? We used to work together. We were partners. Not Okay, that makes sense. So I was the co-host. I was the co-host of the show. In more ways than one, though. That was forever. Oh! Interesting. Living and working on this island was the only life I had ever known. It sounded awful, but I didn't have a problem with running these shows. There was nothing different to compare it with. But then I met you. I've got no idea what would bring someone like you to this island, but meeting you changed me. You smiled like I'd never seen before. You made me see that there was a world out there that was beautiful. You made me hope that I could be part of that world one day. And you helped me realize that we needed to shut this place down if we wanted there to be a world out there at all. Okay. For years, we worked together to free as many people as we could from these death trap shows, which shipped them away to safety, faked their deaths, everything. And we did just that for a time. Then Damien started to suspect something was up. Each day he got closer and closer to figuring out until I knew we couldn't stay any longer. But it was too late by then. Damien caught us. You mean you betrayed me? I can't remember much, but I remember you and I were together, and then you sold me out. Then you sold me out right when we were trying to escape. Why? It's like I said before, I didn't have a choice. I still don't. Hey, Luna. Hey, Bubby. Hi, princess. Aww. She's so cute. You guys can't see her because she doesn't want to come. She's a bit hurt on her paw. And she's been a bit sad. But she is a good girl. Oh, she's going downstairs again. It's like I said before, I didn't have a choice and I still don't. I know you have no reason to trust me. Why hurt? I don't know. She started limping from her right back leg. And we still hadn't figured out why. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore, and I don't expect you would. But we need each other's help to get off this island now. So both of us are technically still producers. We can activate the switch if we work together. We don't even have to take Damien down, though I doubt he'd let us use it that easily. Can you trust me enough for that? Yeah, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. We need to check. She's been getting slowly better, but if a lot more time passes, we probably need to go to the vet with her. Oh, what's going on? Oh. Oh, I'm starting to lose a bit of my connection started to be wonky. Oh, okay. Now we're back. Hey, Baptist, how you doing? Welcome in, my friend. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. You're seeing the big escape of this game, right at the tail end, theoretically. But I hope you're having a wonderful time, my friend. Honestly, I don't know. A part of me wants to trust Kat, the same part that unconsciously remembers that I did for years and years. But how can I forget that betrayal? Even if she had her reasons, sure. I'll keep an eye on her. Let's go. When we got back to the mansion, Kat made a beeline for the lab. Alright, beeline for the lab. I ran with her as fast as I could. Our footsteps on the winding metal staircase echoed like a thundering drum. Doing good? I'm doing good myself. I started the stream a bit later today, right? Because if you know Doki Doki Literature Club, my girlfriend Kati was playing it on stream for the first time. She's never played it, doesn't know anything about the game. And let's say that although it didn't get spicy, she's very close to the spice. I hope that she's not around, but there is spice in Doki Doki. So I'm just been enjoying that. And I've been playing this game, which I thought I would be over with. Not that it's a bad thing that I'm still playing it, by the way. I'm enjoying the game so far. It's a pretty decent narrative. But I was expecting a smaller game, but it's going good. It's going good. It's also the weekend, so you know what that means. That means that it's about time to have some fun, right? You got any plans for the weekend? You're about to see the real reason why the show is on this island. Kat took out the master key and slid it into a hidden socket in a wall behind one of the tanks. Click. Don't say I didn't warn you. The same wall split into two doors, slowly revealing another hidden staircase. You think you guys could get an elevator instead? I hate that where I'm just cracking jokes. I said the same thing. As soon as I took one step down the staircase, I could tell something was different. Something was telling me that I shouldn't go down. It might work on some... You're a musician? I didn't know that you're a musician. I'm also a musician. I play bass and guitar a bit when I'm needed, but bass. That's really cool. That's really cool. Hey Bia. Hey Bia, how you doing? How you doing? Got any plans for the weekend? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good myself. People joining in late down the line. You guys really want to see the escape, huh? Something was telling me that I shouldn't go down there. Come on, we don't have time to waste. I've got nothing to lose. With each step down, it grew darker and darker. Hey, Kati, welcome in. Welcome back. We were just talking about you and Doki Doki. No spoilers. People who played Doki Doki or know about Doki Doki. Don't no spoilerinos for Kati. Community Day is tomorrow, so there's that. Ooh, that means that Peace Park will be full of people for sure. Eventually, I couldn't see my hand in front of my face. You were talking about me? No, I was talking about Doki Doki. That's it. Then light. Blinding light. And... applause? What the fuck? Oh, that's awesome. Bassists don't get enough fluff, to be honest. Hey, I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I've always liked I played guitar first, like when I was 12, but my brother got a bass at some point, and I slowly started appreciating it more and more, at least the playing part. And so I ended up picking it up instead. And I've been playing bass ever since. What instruments do you play? Or do you work mainly, or do you produce music? Like in DAWs, for example. Just curious, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Welcome, you finally made it, says Damien. Damien's face was plastered over countless screens in a stadium that could fill tens of thousands of people. Countless cameras littered the seats, all focused on center stage, a battleground sprawling with maze-like walls of all shapes and sizes and littered with guns. Thanks to the walls, we couldn't see Damien directly, but we knew he was here from the screens. I play guitar, but usually work on the songwriting. Songwriting is difficult, super difficult. I've done some of it myself, and it's really hard for people to write something that they're connected to and that they enjoy. It's so hard. I'm so super hypercritical whenever I'm trying to write stuff for myself. It's insane. I admittedly take too long trying to get the perfect idea. You know what I'm saying? Or trying to achieve perfection. We wouldn't have a show with you idiots. So I'm glad you actually came back. Feels like by the end you'll always hate what you make. I mean, not always, but until you find something that you really like, and those are really those fulfill you a lot, it's gonna take a while for sure. Oh man, could you even bring back the others? You're no fun. You just really gotta make me work, huh? Anyway, congrats on making it this far, etc, etc. I gotta say, I'm proud of you for making it here, daughter of mine. I'm impressed that you remembered your whole haunt just from a few seconds of video. No thanks to you, you dirtbag. I actually choked on water. That's great. Is that any way to thank someone who gives you the room and board? You gave Ness a way nicer room than I ever got. I blame your mom for that one, kid. Okay. Anyway, how about you be a dear and explain the game we've got going on here? The switch we're looking for is somewhere here. The problem is, so is Damien, and he's got a gun and more ammunition than he needs to kill both of us. What about the weapons on the ground? Maybe there's something we can use to level the playing field. It's all we can do, but the odds aren't in our favor. Let's save. I want to save this. Yes, I want to overwrite this. I can show you some songs if you're interested. Yeah, for sure. If they're on YouTube, you know what you can do? I'll do you one better. If you have Discord and you're not there yet, you can join our Discord and post them on music. I'm pretty sure other people would also be interested in checking them out. What kind of music do you make? Out of curiosity. And heck, maybe if I can't promise anything. I can't promise anything, but I have played some of my friends' songs, or like a friend of mine plays or produces beats. And last stream, for example, I was playing his music while giving him a shout out on stream. So maybe that's something that might interest you as well. You know, we just gotta help each other out, right? We just gotta be there for one another. Indie rock's cool. Indie rock's cool. I like rock and I like indie rock as well. I like all types of music, to be fair. Most of the weapons lying around are useless. Were meant to make people lose hope that they could fight back. Most is better than all of them, at least. Well, yes and no. There's no hope to lose if they knew all of them were fake. That's Damien's MO. He'll give the people trapped on his shows just enough hope for escape, and he'll use that to trap you. Real guns among the fates, boats and planes you're trapped with on the island. If we're going to make it through this, you can't fall for this game. Understand? Loud and clear. With the Strokes and Arctic Monkeys, I actually went to one of the... which one was it? You remember when Arctic Monkeys did a tour when they released AM? And I actually went to their show in Lisbon. I'm from Portugal, and I went to their show in Lisbon at the festival. It was okay. It was okay. I'm not the biggest fan of AM. I like the big resounding sounds like "Do I Want to Know" and "Are You Mine," for example. But honestly, I prefer their earlier work. My favorite song though is "Crying Lightning." "Crying Lightning" is my favorite song, and "Dancing Shoes" as well. Those are some really good songs that I like from them. Oh, and Teddy Peaker as well. Crying Lightning is so good. I know, right? I know. Anyway, no time to waste. We ran from wall to wall, taking cover between each time. Whenever we had the chance, we'd pick up what looked like a gun and see if it was real. We only had seconds to check for each one. Damien was hot on our trail. A gunshot ran out, blowing a hole through the wall Kat and I were hiding behind. Minus 505 or a certain romance is also really good. Yeah. Yeah. Certain romance is a good song as well. That's for sure. What's the matter? You're like two rats in the lab. He fired again. Shrapnel from the wall scraped my arm. Fuck. It was like my arm had been lit on fire. Ness, you okay? I'll live. Don't worry. We need to find a weapon. And we need to find the switch. We ran behind another wall, narrowly dodging another shot from Damien. He has pretty bad aim for someone who's supposed to be this serial killer that makes these dangerous shows. It dawned onto me that he wasn't even trying to hit us, he was trying to make us scared. Okay, that's the reasoning, and it was working. But why? He's reloading, come on. We dashed out from behind a wall and ran past Damien, looking desperately for the switch and for any weapons we could find. Wait, we ran past him? Why don't we just fucking punch him? Like, it's two of us. Just tackle him, get his weapon, murder him instead. I managed to pick up 2 pistols and Kat did the same. Damn, it's like they are all fakes too. How's yours looking? I took a long look at the first one. Upon further inspection, it was clear it was no more than a plastic toy. Second one, Kat realized it in the same second I did. It was real with a single bullet loaded. The bullet's not going to be real. Alright, that's good. Let's... Another 2 shots rang out, blowing a hole in the wall just next to where my head was a second ago. Holy shit. Fuck. How come he gets that fucking hand cannon? The budget's got to be somewhere, I guess. You might not believe it, but bullet beats fists. No, but that's the thing. He was reloading. He was reloading, and what the text made it out to be was that we ran past him. If we ran, like, right next to him, why didn't we just... did this? Like, fuck out of here. There's no way he could take both of us out while reloading. Anyway, we've got the gun. That's probably the only real one in the stadium. We need to find the switch now. Even with the gun, we're no match for him. What do you mean? I play Counter-Strike. I play shooters. I have good aim. Sounds good to me. We ran further through the stadium, opposite the entrance, until we were square in the middle of the stadium. And there it was. The switch. You'd think they'd have hit it better. Damien's laughter echoed through the arena as he reappeared on the screens above the arena. I dislike the way that they're repeating the words. Not very good from a writing standpoint in that regard, but it's the only time that I've actually complained about it, so... Congrats, you found the switch. It's a damn shame. I forgot to mention something about the switch here. It won't do jack shit, even if you both have accents, as long as I got a heartbeat. And I plan on sticking around. But I'm not heartless. In fact, I think I'm a pretty decent guy for what I'm about to do. Kat looked like she had just seen a ghost. Kat, Ness, I've got an offer you can't refuse, but only one of you can claim it. If either of you kills the other one, I'll let the one left standing go. Bullshit. That's a lie. That's just a lie. We'll forget this ever happened and call it a wrap on find love or die trying. I'll even let the survivor leave the... bullshit. He's not gonna do that. He's the bad guy. Don't trust the bad guys. They'll backstab you. I can even guarantee I'm telling the truth. That's something a liar would say. Because this is airing live to the world right now. People bow down and get in line because I tell them the truth. Because they know I keep my word. They wouldn't believe me for a second if I ever went back on it, you know? Not a bad deal, huh? Especially considering that if no one takes that offer, I'll just kill both of you. That was a bad, weird laugh. That was a weird. That was an attempt. I'm giving you 5 minutes to decide, then I'm coming for you. The screen shut off. Kat and I looked at each other, a mix of horror and fear on her face, and there was no doubt that mine mirrored hers. Nez, I can't imagine what's racing through your head right now. You probably think I'm going to betray you again, right? I was at a loss for words. You don't have to say anything. Look, I can't blame you for doubting me, and honestly, if you just shot me right now, I'd be okay with it. Why? Because then you'd be free to go. I know Damien will keep his word. But if there's even the slightest chance that you want me to be able to escape from here too, then I need to ask you something that I know sounds insane. What's that? I need you to give me the gun. The only real one we've got. Oh no. Oh no no. Oh no 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 no. What do you mean give you the gun? Look, I'm not stupid, and I say it because I want to see both ends of this. If I do have a choice. Look, I'm not stupid enough to not know how that sounds. The simple reality is I've known you for so long now, and the one thing I know about you is that you have bad aim. Damn it. Me? I'm as good as you can get on this island. Yeah, I called her out. Yeah. I think I'm our best bet to taking him down. But I understand completely if you're not willing to trust me. If you think I'm lying, I get it. And if you don't trust me... She closed her eyes and pressed her finger against her forehead. What? Oh. Then please, just make it quick. Okay. I was trying to understand what she was trying to point at, but that makes sense. The gun in my hands had never felt so heavy. Well, if I am such a bad shot, I wouldn't shoot her. On one hand, I guarantee that I can make it out of here alive. On the other, trusting Kat. Can I trust Kat after all she's done to me? Can I really believe her words when the memories that can prove or deny them are lost to me? I've got no time. I have to choose. Oh, how many people are there in chat? Let's start a poll. Let's start a poll. Let's start a... Let's start a fast poll. There we go. What to do? No kill or kill? Guys, we have 1 minute to decide the fate of both me and Kat. Do we go kill or no kill? Right now we have one vote on no kill. You guys seem to be no fun. I want a little bit more excitement here. I'd like to see a close battle. Which one is trusting? I don't know. We either no kill is trusting, kill is kill. No kill, so kill. Yeah, kill. You are dumb. No, I'm not dumb. That's how you spell kill. Damn it, everyone's voting no kill. I was expecting a little bit more sauce. I'm gonna vote on kill. No, I didn't even do it fast enough. Fuck. well, let's trust Cat on this one. This one on you. Those are your decisions, chat. We trust Cat. I trust you, Cat. Biggest mistake of my life. I held out the gun to her. You do? Yeah, I can't wait for me to be killed. Same actually. After everything I've done, after everything you've done, yes, I still trust you. I know you've been forced to do some awful things to people that didn't deserve it, but I know there's good in you, and I believe that good. Take it. Take the shot. Thank you, Ness. She took the gun from my hand. I won't let you down. Well, if you do, it's not like I'd be around for long enough to regret it. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Let's do this. Let's do this! We decided to seek Damien out and try to drop on him, rather than waiting for him at the switch. My heart was practically beating out of my chest. I couldn't tell if Kat was as nervous as I was. If she was, she hit it with the same poker face she always did. We dashed to another wall for cover, looked around, and repeated. Well, you asked chat. Yeah. I did ask chat. That's why you guys are here. If a woman lies to you, steals from you, cheats on you, hell, kills you, you gotta forgive her because that's what men do. I won't let it down, kills you. Yeah, I'm pretty desperate. Wait, what? How much time has passed? We don't know. It feels like we've been looking for him for hours with the pressure, though I know it can't be more than a few minutes. As the minutes passed by, I could tell Kat was growing more and more impatient. She trained her gun wherever she looked, her trigger finger ready to shoot our only bullet at any time. Left, right. I glanced around, then looked to her and back again. Her hands were shaking. Look left, look right. We've only got one shot to make it or break it. Look back to Kat. She's checking a corner ahead of us. She looks left, she looks right. It takes everything I have to stay focused. Don't think about dying, not even the possibility. She turns to look back at me. Oh no. Damien's walking closer and closer from behind her with his gun resting on his shoulder. Okay. He can't be more than 10 meters away. He slowly lifts the gun off from his resting position. Before I know it, I'm running towards her with everything I have. Something is making me run. Something I forgot. Oh, this is the lame part. I'm gonna give my life for her. I'm gonna be just like Viola. Just like Viola did to Violet. I'm gonna die for her sins. For not paying attention when she is not trained for this. What the hell? I'm dead. Something I'm just starting to remember. Backstory time. It's the two of us at the beach. I can see it now. Viola, like the cheese thing. No, like Violet's sister. Violet's sister's named Viola. Like the musical instrument, I think. How many hours has it been? We made it to the ship, but it wasn't enough. The alarms were deafening. Security was going to be here any minute. Our only saving grace, our ship, wouldn't start. That's it then. I'd never heard Kat ever sound so desperate. Well, at least we tried, right? Who else can say that? Lowered her head and leaned on me. No, we're not giving up just yet. There's nothing we can do, Ness. The engine's broken and the guards will be here any minute. I've got at least some weapons. It's just not over yet. I grabbed the few precious firearms we had and split them between us. There's two of us and hundreds of them. There's no point. Not to mention, you're a terrible... Stop it! Stop it! Stop talking shit about me. You're right, taking them head on would be suicide, but that's not what we'll be doing. Me? I'm just somebody, but you're the big man's daughter after all. Your word means a lot to them. So she didn't betray me. I told her to take the shot. She was horrified. I would be too if I were in her shoes right now. No, I won't let you do this, Nez. We don't have a choice. Look around. Look, I'm not happy either. Both of us dying here would be worthless. But if you live, you get a second chance to make it out of here, a second chance to see the other side. I know, but what's the point if it's not with you? Lame. Lame. There it is. Lame. Stop it. You'll have to find out yourself. They're almost here. Come on, we're running out of time. Her hands were shaking. It looks like she was going to drop her gun any second. I hate you for this, you know? I know, and I'm sorry. Aw, she's crying. She slowly raised her arms and trained the gun sights directly at me. And now we wait. Can you do me a favor? What's that? Don't shoot the face. I'm rather Come on. Come on. Bruh. Bruh. They really did the not the face meme. No. Why would they do that? Also, what's going on with... Is the stream going okay? Oh no, it disconnected. Fucking hell. So the stream kind of died for a second. Whoopsie. Attempting to reconnect, please. Okay, there we go. We're back. So we had a little brr. Sorry about that. We had a little brr. Alright, but I didn't advance that much. I don't know what I'd do without my supernaturally good looks. She laughed through the tears. I would have still loved you even without them. Cute. Right back at you, cat. She kissed me for the last time. I love you, Nez. I love you too. Sorry, but it's gonna be the face. Fucker. Let me just take off the safety. Wait, then I didn't sign up for this. I heard my favorite sound. One last time. I could hear the guards coming now. We've only seconds left. On the bright side, I won't owe you $10. Our bet? She laughed. I think it's pretty clear who won the bet. Wait, was Cat the person in his dreams? We still don't know, but probably yes. We still don't know, but probably yes. Because I would say so 100% confidently if it wasn't for the fact that at some points it sounded like some of the other girls. One of the dreams really sounded like Terra, for example, or two of them sounded like Terra while we were doing the Terra route. It was weird. It was weird. I think it's pretty clear who won the bet. I can see the guards now. My time is up. What makes you say... And she shot. You did it. What? I'm alive? Everything hurts so bad. I almost wish I wasn't. The shock must have knocked me out cold. No, it's probably her, yes. But that's the only question that I have right now. I coughed up blood as my vision flashed in and out rapidly, too fast to tell if I'd been fatally shot. It was all I could do to try and stay conscious. It is as you said, Father. Anyone who breaks our law must be punished. I could just barely make out her voice, but it brought comfort to me. You really do take after me. You've made your old man very, very proud. Oh, will you look at that? Looks like our little hero's got some life left. You know, Nez, you're in luck. See, the whole escaping thing, I'm afraid I'm going to have to fire you. No severance. I tried to make a witty comment back, but the only thing that came out of my mouth was coughed up blood. But you're in luck. A new opportunity just opened up, and I think he kicked me in the stomach, then rolled me over with his foot. Stepped on me. Nice. The stream is fucking up again. The stream is kind of... Okay, sorry. You'd be a perfect fit. He laughed as he crushed my palm under his foot. You might think I'm going soft on you, but I'm not killing you outright. He looked down at me, then back at her. But mark my words, you'll both wish I had. Do whatever you want. I don't care about Nez anymore. Ow. He laughed. I never did like Nez much anyway. Of course, the person that she's trying to save is me. Of fucking course. Why wouldn't it be? My vision's fading, his words turned to vapor as I could feel myself crumble into nothing. The last thing I saw was her face. She was holding the river back with everything she had. Who are you going to fool with a poker face like that, Cat? I love you, always have, always will. The stream only going brr to me. It's probably for everyone. I had a couple of dropped frames right now. I'm so sorry for what I've forced you to do. Even more so, I'm so sorry that you'll be alone now. But I hope one day you'll understand. Flashback to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Almost reached Cat. I pushed myself to run faster and faster. Faster than I've ever run in my life. Cat doesn't see him, but she sees the alarm going off in my arms. Damien points his gun at his daughter. He's preparing to take the shot. Cat starts to turn around, but there's no time. Damien's finger pulls back on the trigger. What am I doing? I see the world turn to slow motion. Why am I throwing away my life for Cat? These memories, they're mine, yet not at the same time. Who can say if I'm the same person as before who loved her so much? Who can say if these memories form a completely different me compared to what I am now? There's no time for answers. Even if I've forgotten you over and over, somehow I remember you, and I know that I would do anything for you. Run past Cat and throw myself in front of her because I love her. The gunshot rings out. It's like my body is struck by lightning and set aflame. He fires again and again. Indescribable pain ripples across my body as shot after shot rips through me. Not like the movies where someone can stand after being shot over and over. The firing stops and my vision starts to fade. I can barely hear him reloading over the sound. My body screaming in agony. My knees buckle. I start to fall. As I fall, I can see Cat with her gun trained on Damien. There's no fear in her eyes. Her hands aren't shaking, but she's biting her lips so hard that I can see it bleed. The last thing I see before the dart takes me is her finger pressing down on the trigger. Blam. There we go. Very good. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Wake up, Nez. Please, please don't die. What's happening? Am I alive? I never heard sound so desperate. Please, just wake up. I can't lose you again. Not again. Huh? Took everything I had to just open my eyes and breathe. Cat was cradling me in her arms with tears streaming down her face. Thank God, don't pass out again. You almost gave me a heart attack. Sorry, Cat, I coughed up blood. Save your strength. Did you get him? We did. That's great. The switch? We should be able to get it now, but you're in no shape to walk. And to be honest, I'm not in the best shape either. I looked up at her and felt my heart drop. You've been shot. She laughed. Yeah, now that I know what it feels like, I'm even more sorry for shooting you back then on the beach. Also, stream is going really in this case, it's you. On this end, it's you this time. It's been stable for a couple of minutes now. I'm even more sorry for shooting you back on the beach. There was nothing else you could have done, Cat. That didn't stop me from regretting it every second of these past 2 years. That day, I made a promise to myself. It didn't matter how many people I have to hurt or how much I would have to hurt. I would get you off this island alive and well, even if it was the last thing I did. Even if I had to see you fall in love with somebody else 100 times. Aw. Cute. Even if I knew it meant I could never be with you again. I made a promise back then, and I'll keep it even if it kills me. Slowly, Kat tried to lift me off the ground and onto her back. Now, she's also been shot. She shot me at the beach before. Right at the beginning. You know? Because apparently, if you're not... I mean, she knows how people feel. She knows that it feels bad. This doesn't know how bad it actually feels, right? I think it makes sense what she did. But yeah, she lifted me off the ground onto her back. She screamed and coughed up blood as she tried to lift me up. Stop, you're gonna get yourself killed. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. She lifted me onto her back and took one step towards the switch. I told myself back then, step forward again, her legs were trembling. That if you weren't leaving this island alive, neither would I. A step closer, because I love you, you know? One more step. I know you don't remember most of our time together. Breath was getting ragged. You'd take several steps, then have to pause for breath. Honestly, I'm glad you even remember bits and pieces. I'm grateful for whatever I can get. Switch is in sight. And maybe the you I fell in love with doesn't even exist anymore. So close to it, yet so far. But I'd like to believe it's still you, Nez. That you're still the same Nez that I fell in love with. We were just steps away from the switch. That I'm still the one you love. Cool. Cute. She laughed bitterly. It's just wishful thinking, I know. We're here. We made it. You just die. She coughed up blood again. Need to put your hand on the scanner. Can you do that? Bro, people straight up fucking die after being shot. Yeah, but you don't know how much it actually hurts, Tim. That's the point here. That's the whole point. Got it. I don't think you can just go, nice, chill, I can walk it off. Have you seen movies? That's what they do. They get shot and then they're like, oh, I'm fine. And then take the bullet out and they can walk normally. I used the last of my strength to reach my hand forward. With every inch I drew closer to it, my vision grew darker. I pushed harder and harder with everything I had. Got it. My turn. Done. All that's left is to pull the switch. Sorry, Ness. I'm going to have to put you down for a second. No problem. Kat gently rested me on the ground. Fuck, I can barely stand now. She tumbled towards the switch. She managed to catch it with her hands and use it to keep herself upright. Here we go. The moment we'd all been waiting for. She pulled it with the last of her strength. A second later, she fell to the ground by my side. A cacophony of machinery filled the stadium. That must have been the barrier open. We did it, Nez. I'm sorry, Nez. What for? I don't think we're getting out of here after all. I can't even move. Okay. We had a good run, you know? I guess you could say that. At least the girls will be able to get out of here. They deserve better than to die here. Yeah. I love you, Nez. Always have and always will. For these last 2 years, I dreamed of us starting a new life together somewhere far from here. But I guess life's not like the movies. Dreams don't come true. I wish we could have met in a different place, a different time. Maybe, just maybe, no, maybe, just maybe then, as we could have had sex. Kat? Kat? Her eyes were closed, streams of tears ran down both her. My vision blurred even more as tears welled up my eyes. We could have met in a different place, a different time. I'm sure our story would have been so different. I wish we could have had. I tried to move closer to her, but my body refused. All I could do to move my head around. What is this switch they're talking about? It's the switch that reveals the island, that moves the barrier from around the island. That's pretty much it. I looked around in futility for some kind of miracle that could save us both. This is too sad of an ending. I looked to Kat. I looked to the heavens, which had all but abandoned us. I looked behind us, and I saw what I could only be described as angels. I tried to speak, but no words could come out. I must be dreaming. I must be. The girls came up and gave their life energy to save us, for sure. The world turned to black. Am I dead? If I keep asking myself that, it's bound to be right sooner or later. True, not wrong. But somehow I think there's more to come in my story. And I know there's one person that I want to spend the rest of it with. I love you. Oh, cute. That's cute. That's really cute. I want to save this. I want to save it here. So we can go for several endings. I think it's a good time to make our tier list, right? Right? So, I'm gonna go my personal opinion from bottom to top. Alright? And this time I'm not gonna be asking the people in the audience to help me out. I want to have full control over it. Hold on, I accidentally closed chat and I don't know how to put it back. Okay, I got it back. Sorry. Oh, but I lost the history. Fuck. It's whatever. I can see it over here. So, bottom of the tier. Bottom tier, I mean. Bottom of the pack, rather. That's what I wanted to say. For me, bottom of the pack is Yui. Yui is the bottom of the pack. Childhood friend, never had a chance, was in it for the money. Screw Yui. But not in the way that she wants. I said worst one. Second to last, we're gonna have I'm joking. We're gonna have Terra. I don't know, man. She's sweet and all, but the whole gamer girl story doesn't add up. There's way too many memes that make me uncomfortable. Yeah, I agree with Tim on this one. So, other than the fact that Ali, I'm gonna say that next up is gonna be Ali. You know, because she never hit off as a potential partner, you know? I know that I picked her right away, but she feels more like a bro, and she never really showed any kind of actual love interest. She was in for the mission, right? And she was important for the whole getting out of this place, but I don't know, man. Something about her that doesn't add up. Doesn't make me feel like she's a good choice. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense on at least in my head. It makes sense. So, we got our top 3. And to make it and for the gold, not for gold medal, but for the bronze medal, I'm gonna have to put Scarlet. Scarlet doesn't really have much to bring to the like. She's smart and she's kind, but she's also kind of an idiot. But she's always well-intentioned. But that's her character. There's really not much of interest other than that. Other than she's really caring and cares about everyone. That is true. That is true, Tim. She has, in my opinion, the best visual design, right? But as the based man I am, and I am based, no, Booba won't be enough to satisfy my will for love. And now, you know what? It's between Cat and Violet. And honestly, oh, so your opinions changed, Tim. So Violet number 2 and Cat number 1. I will politely disagree. And this is a spoiler already for what I'm gonna choose. But Violet actually is the one that I like the most. it had the best character development in my opinion, like by far. Cat, like we had a lot of stuff with Cat, but that was before we even knew anything really. Violet was the rich kid, the one that cooked. So the albino bit, yeah. And honestly, she has nothing in this life other than me. And I'm just joking. I do feel like Violet has the best arc. Cat's story is kind of predictable, to be fair, to the point where the point that she says, there's someone I really care about on this island, or there's someone that I really you can totally see that the 2 years that you don't remember is the 2 years that you don't remember are with her. I wasn't here for the Violet arc, so my opinion is biased. So, we discovered that her parents don't really love her. That's about it. So yeah, here we go. The final choice. I love you, Violet. Let's fucking go. Let's see. I woke up in an unfamiliar room. Is the room shaking? I tried to get up. Oh, fuck. I looked down to my body. I'd been bandaged up enough to look like a mummy, but I'm alive. Welcome back, Nez. I knew you'd make it, but you had me for a second. You had me in the first part, not gonna lie. I know that you're joking, Tim. Your mother throws irons at you. You know me, I like to keep things interesting. It's great to see you again, Violet. Likewise, Nez. I'm not sure what I would have done if I had lost you. I've grown a tad attached to you, you might say. I'm sure the others want to know you're alright. A moment, please. Violet left the room, then came back a few moments later. Oh my gosh, you're okay. I hate you, Yui. I really hate you. I hate you with a passion. I'm so glad to see you're alright, Nez. That's actually not very in character. I thought that Terra would say that. Never Yui. Weird. You really didn't make it easy to save you either. Oh, and if you find yourself craving brains or bananas, that's entirely unrelated to how I treated you. Don't forget slippers. Those motherfuckers hurt. You'd never forget the slippers. I'm just happy it works. And if you died after all that we've been through, I'd kill you. But I'm really happy that you're here for me to say that too. What I think we're trying to say is we're glad you're okay. You know, the Resistance could use someone like you, Nez. Literally, give me a break. Please. Please give me a break, Hallie. Besides, it doesn't look like you have a real job anymore, huh? I'll have to think on that. Thanks, guys. You really stuck your neck to say Cat and I could never thank you enough. It's what you do for us, Nez, says Yui. I hate. What is that look on your eyes? You money-hungry bitch. We ran after you too just moments after you'd left. There was no point in us escaping if it wasn't with you, Nez. Yeah, I know Cat said not to, but hey, I didn't remember that at the time, so it's all good. By the way, Cat's doing well too. She's resting in the room next door. We even managed to save the Brothers 5 too. I couldn't just let them be stranded after, well, all that we've been through together. That's great news. Thanks for letting me know. We should be thanking you. None of us would have made it out of the island if it wasn't for you and Cat. It's true, despite whatever you may hear Terra say. I'm just saying I have a pretty mean right hook. It's so good to see you all. I've got no idea what the world ahead has for each of us, but whatever it has in store, we'll face it together. You bet. I'm surprised you can say that with a straight face, but yes, I wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, sorry about that. Now, where were we? We could really use you as a PR person for Resistance, Ness. You've got a thing for speeches. Wait a minute, if everyone's here and Cat's next door, who's driving the boat? Everyone looked at Terra. And that's the series exit for Terabyte. She ran off like a cartoon character. We laughed together. It felt like it's been so long we could just laugh. No cameras, no fear, just friends fooling around. Anyway, it's so good to see you're okay. That said, team, we need to give Ness some time to rest. Once again, I'm not trying to quarantine you because we didn't use a zombie virus unique's properties to save you. Thanks, Scarlet. And thank you everybody for coming to see me. Don't mention it. We're all in this together and all that, right? See you later, Ness. Alright, enough with the cheese. Get out before Ness before Ness needs rest? Yes. They all left, and with that, I was alone. Phew, I thought they'd never leave. Hey Scarlet, what's up? Nothing, She was hiding a syringe behind her back. Need to give you a shot for good luck. Right. I put my arm out forward. Well, the doctor knows best. I'm not a doctor. She injected the good luck into my arm. I just wanted to say thanks again. My life went off the rails back at the island, even before the show. That's putting it lightly. She laughed. I know if I stayed there, I would never have been truly happy for the rest of my life. I never would have been able to help people ever again, so thank you again, Nez. You've been out, so there's no way you'd know, but today's the day that would have been the last day of the show, the final ceremony where you ask one of the girls to be with you. Now, I'm not saying anyone's rushing for a proposal, but I think there's someone waiting for you up on the deck. She's a keeper, so you better treat her right. Thanks, Scarlet. I will. She kissed me on the cheek. Don't mention it. And then I was alone in the room. It's time to go see her. I reached for the door, and a second later, she opened it. Hey. Hey, Nez. Aw, this is cheese time where my heart's gonna melt. No, stop it. Should you not be resting? Probably, but I won't stand for it. Here, let me help you back to the bed. Thanks, Violet. I put my arm around her. She walked with me back to bed. I wanted to talk to you. At first, I wanted to wait until later, but I've learned some things just cannot wait. Aw, I had to see you no matter what. Oh, that's a cute shot. It's a cute shot, really. Really pretty shot. Why is that? First, I wanted to thank you. If it weren't for you, Nez, I know I would have never left that island alive. Right back at you, Violet. You gave us hope and we'd all but given up. Compared to that, I didn't do too much. I could have not done it if it weren't for you supporting me all this time, Nez. You've helped me through so much. I'm more grateful than I ever could express. You helped me realize that there's no such thing as a guarantee. The world we live in, the things we believe, whether or not we will survive another day, they could all be taken away in an instant. I'm positive none of us planned to be on this show like this, no? I'd like to think so. And if this is the way the world is, then there is nothing more important than making the most of every moment. That's all we have. It's true. You took a deep breath. More than anything, I want to share all these moments to come with you, Nez. Like, you've been there for me. I want to make you smile when you want to cry. I want to make you as happy as you make me every day. I guess what I'm trying to say is... lame. Lame. Will you be mine and only mine? Yeah, I love you too, Violet. It'll be my pleasure to be yours. Will you be mine for always if you will have me? Cool. I couldn't help but smile. I couldn't help but feel awkwardness. You beat me to asking you. I was going to find you and ask you out. I suppose great minds think alike. Perhaps I am making a little more moments than you are, no? I laughed. I don't know about that. I pulled Violet close and kissed her on the lips. Kissed me back passionately as if it were our last. For a moment, time stood still and I died because I'm still bleeding out. No one actually patched me up. Someone please help. That mattered, and all that mattered was Violet and I. It was bliss. I'm looking forward to the moments to come with you, Nez. I couldn't be happier. You took the words right out of my mouth. Here's the moments we'll share, Violet. I love you. And that's how we ended. I wasn't expecting this to actually be a proper visual novel. You know, I was expecting something a lot dumber. I thought this was gonna be a lot dumber than it actually was. It got very serious at points. What the fuck? Nevertheless, I enjoyed this ride. This was a nice ride. Did you guys enjoy it? Well, I was gonna do the whole rating the girls at the end, but apparently I still had the choice. So I don't know, man. I think this was actually pretty good. I think the game, like, it isn't the best game I've ever played, but it's very enjoyable. And the twists and turns are interesting enough, although the dialogue sometimes, sometimes the dialogue got a bit easy to read or easy to know what was coming next. I still think that it was a very enjoyable experience. And still, I have to say, Narrative Dude, creator of the game, if you have big brain, if you want a big brain idea, listen to this dude. I've seen you liking my tweets when I stream this. I've seen it. You're looking out for find love or die trying on Twitter. I know that you've been out there. So how about you make a little bit more side stories between the girls to see if that doesn't catch up. I'll be very interested in that. But yeah, I was expecting this to take a lot less time than it did. So this took like 9 hours. Maybe I can check on Steam. Steam is my best friend when it comes to this. So this is streaming, of course, so it takes a little bit longer. It took about 8 hours to beat. Pretty reasonable. About the same time that it took me to finish Doki Doki, but I wasn't streaming at the time, so probably Doki Doki would take a little bit longer. Nevertheless, this was a very, very enjoyable game. I think that the art was pretty decent. The art was pretty decent. The stock audio threw me off a bit, and I'm pretty sure that there's like these little edges that need to be polished. But nevertheless, it was a very enjoyable game, and I enjoyed the ride. Maybe I'll even off stream. I'll even go for and see the endings for the other girls, because I'm pretty sure that, or my idea here is that the only thing that changed, the only options that actually matter, this is me thinking out of my ass pretty much, is that the only choices with the girls actually matter, you know? Going who you date, who you go on dates with is the thing that matters until the last arc, and then at the very end. But I think that we always get to this end, if that makes sense. Or maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. I don't know. I'm gonna have to play this game a little bit more to understand if that's exactly what's happening. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I wasn't expecting this to take so long, honestly. 3 hours of this almost. I even started the stream later thinking that there's no way this is gonna take so long. But there were more twists and turns than we expected. Granted, they weren't the biggest brain twists and turns, but there were twists and turns nevertheless. So, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to leave a follow on the stream if you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed this ride for sure. And you can also check out our Discord server by clicking the link that Nightbot just provided. This is also for you, Tim. Join the Discord server, you ho. Why don't you join our... Why do you hate me so much, dude? This stream is just a covered operation of me trying to get Tim to join my Discord server. I think that's what happened. Does that sound good? But yeah, I hope you guys. Oh fuck. Oh, actually, not a bad camp to end this on. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'm not sure if I'll stream this weekend. Maybe on Sunday, but I won't make any promises like I did yesterday towards today's stream. Like I said, I do have a video in the making, right? A Gartic phone video, and I have a couple of other videos that I'm working on. Some of them are scripted, so I'm working on scripts, and some of them are just literal ideas, but they're out here. I've taken note of them, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think I'm a head out. Hope you guys had a fun time with me, and I'll see you all. I'll see Katya in a bit. We're gonna watch Soul in a bit, right? I'm just gonna eat something and then we'll watch the movie. That's gonna be nice. I'm excited for it. But yeah, that's me signing out, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening. Bye bye. Have a nice one.